maybe an hour, possibly a little bit less. Flesh out the details of this business partnership. So that's how much time you will have inside of the main building in order to get a feel for the place.
All right.
Dahlia. In preparation for his joke, Snore wants to know what they call people who use these drugs. Like crackheads?
Snowmen.
Snowmen?
Snowmen.
Eskimos.
I feel like that'd be information we need to know.
Well, a lot of the time they're just called customers, the Duskwalkers, but a term on the streets is Frosties.
Frosties, alright.
I'm dead.
So, according to our plan, myself and the sons will be doing the talking. Jirash and Vetra will be posing as our bodyguards. And that leaves Mira, Kit, Marcus, and Faustia to either remain in the room while we talk or to get a little tour with Dahlia. I would say that sounds like our plan is set.
Alright, let's get to it. Good luck, everyone.
Very well then. Why don't you lead the way, Tarko? I'm sure you know where the headquarters is. And Tarko looks... He's been looking exceedingly more nervous as time passes. Because again, you know, he's the one who has to face these Duskwalkers after he didn't show up 2 days ago with the supplies, and all the people who he was meeting to give the supplies to never returned. And they probably found dead in the desert.
Yeah, you know, that'll get you.
So he is pretty nervous about going back to the Duskwalkers. And you guys will walk across the desert for about 40 minutes until you reach a small town. With very stylized buildings.
Ooh, classy.
Nice.
And you can see
RPG
these,
Maker's really good.
yes.
It's got a bunch of cool stuff. All right, sorry.
And you can see these pink trees as well.
Ooh.
And it's strange because, you know, this is still the desert. It's still just sand and rock everywhere. So you assume that these trees must have been grown magically somehow in order to exist here.
Magically grown?
Hmm.
It's a nice use of magic.
All right, Dahlia, Tarko. I assume you know the way.
And they will lead you through this main entryway into this building, which is the largest of all the buildings that you can see in the town. And you see a bunch of Duskwalkers just kind of chilling, hanging out. You can see some over the training grounds here. Seems like quite a large operation they got going on here. There are a lot of these assassin drug dealers around.
Did it look particularly guarded, or does it seem that they're kind of chillax about it?
Yeah, it doesn't look that guarded. It seems like either they must not have very many enemies, or if they do have enemies, they're really not worried about them, perhaps because they're so infamous. Maybe they're not exactly scared of the military. And I mean, you barely even saw any military in Costa, so it's not like that town's going to bother them at all. And you will all enter this building in front of you.
Very well timed lag.
This is some serious Pokemon building syndrome.
The building is the size of like 4 people, and then it's actually a real building.
Yep. That's just how RPG Maker works, unfortunately.
Or is it fortunately?
Or is it fortunately? It actually probably is fortunately. Otherwise, these town maps would probably be ginormous.
And then we'd never load them.
Yep. It should be harder to take in all the information of what the town looks like. And I should be loading a pretty large map. The inside of that house is bigger than the entire town you were just in.
Amazing.
How does that work?
Magic.
How does that work?
As we step inside, Antal will say, it must be pretty hard for all these guys. Those uniforms, having their faces covered out in the desert, seems like it would be uncomfortably hot.
Are you particularly hot right now, Anton? Don't you? I'm just.
He'll look at the suns and he's saying, "Oh, I was trying to make a joke, trying to warm up."
I got you there. You prepared for these jokes? Snore says they're going to be ice cold.
Antal will let out a little bit of a laugh, but it sounds kind of forced.
And Dahlia hears all this and she turns around and she says, "Jokes are fine, but remember that what we're doing here is serious. You're supposed to just be relaxed. Don't force things too much. This is an important deal for all of you. Could get you a lot of good business." Have you guys loaded the map?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, we're in now.
Okay, excellent. And you go up these stairs, and there's this giant hallway with a bunch of these kind of canvas flaps that you assume lead into, different rooms. And Dahlia will escort you all through this center portal and into a large room. I know you can't see it right now. We're gonna fix
the
that.
mine cart.
Not the mine cart.
Ooh, cool.
All right. And You enter this room with a large table. There's some drinks and what look to be sacks of gold on the table. There's these strange, like engraved stone tablets and some weapons and a map of Testria on the wall. And in the back of the room, you can see some Duskwalkers.
Oh.
And up front, you see 4 very fancy-looking individuals.
Ooh. Cool,
Let's
cool.
go ahead and get some pics in chat. Let's see. Go.
Oh, they're pretty freaking cool.
What's that? Earth?
These guys are sweet.
Earth, wind, water, wind again.
No, the last one's moon. Look at the crescent blades.
Hell kind of element is moon?
Dude, I'm not the one making. All right. Look pretty great.
They look sick.
All right.
All right. And when you enter, Takeda stands up from his little stool, and he says, "Dahlia, these are our new business partners." And Dahlia says, "Yes, they would like to speak with you about making a deal. They are transporters, and I think could help us move around goods at a much quicker rate." Excellent. We will talk. Looks like we have another transporter of ours here. Hello, Tarko. And he says, "Hello, Takeda. Listen, I can explain everything that has happened. Terrible tragedy would happen to your men. Stop there, Tarko. You'll have plenty of time to explain." Shinjin. And Shinjin will get up from his stool and walk over and grab Tarko by the arm, like grabbing his whole bicep, basically. And Takeda and Tarko will say, "Listen, I can explain everything that happened. And don't worry, the next shipment is in a month. I'll be sure to get it just as usual." And Takeda say, "Oh yes, Tarko. I'm sure the next shipment will arrive just as all the other ones did. All the other ones except for our last one, of course. We just want to make sure that we get everything right." And he does a little head motion to Shinjin, and Shinjin will drag Tarko out of the room. And Takeda will sit back down and says, "Well, new friends, please take a seat." Dahlia will take a seat over here.
Antal will take a seat and pour himself a drink.
The Suns, despite the fact that their head probably doesn't reach the top of the table, are all going to bow before they sit down.
Excellent. I know Rob's got Marcus. Does someone want to just play Mira for the sense of where she's going to be, and if she's going to sit down and whatnot?
Mira will take a seat over here and pull out her journal and looks ready and excited to write.
Vetra and Jarash.
We're gonna ask the Takata if he minds if our guards sit down.
Of course not. Everyone have a seat, have a drink.
You heard the man?
Who wants to sit Kit down? Who wants to be the Kit controller?
I'm gonna stand over here by the door.
Josh is wave dashing.
There's no seats there now.
I'm gonna kind of like lean against the wall next to the door and close my eyes,
Ooh,
like arms folded across my chest.
too cool. That's just too cool for this shit. Okay. And with everyone seated, Takada will look to Usuji, this man right here, and Usuji will say, "Well, welcome to the Duskwalkers. Thank you, Dahlia, for bringing us together. We're always so excited to meet new friends, new partners. We've been doing a lot of growing past few years, and our operation is one of the best in all of Testria for what we do. So I can understand why you'd want to get involved."
Of course, we come having only heard the best about you and your group.
So, who exactly did you hear this best from?
Oh, you know, talk travels very far. Reaches
yes.
those even far outside of Kahali.
I just want to make sure that those who are giving us such high recommendations get properly rewarded, you see.
In that case, I wish I could tell you, but we've come quite a long way here, and so I can't tell you exactly who was spreading the news of your success.
Discreet. I see. It's good. We like that here. Well, why don't we talk business then? Why are you here? How can you help us? How can we help you?
Well, the distance is likely where we should begin. I, myself, well, I should say, all of the merchants who are here, he'll motion to his right and to his left, are from Rentham, which of course is a ways away and is not quite known for being active in this kind of business. Certainly not to the scale of the operation you all have been running here. And originally I was also a Rentham boy myself, but I took a trip to Grimshaw and never returned. Fell into some snow, some other things along the way, and have never gone back. But I know Rentham, and I also know Grimshaw now. And our plan was to transport some product that you would provide, and of course we would pay you for, and move it through Darkenmore and into Rentham, where there's potential for new markets.
I see. Rentham. Well, seems like the knights aren't also free of sin now, are they?
You know, no one is without their faults, their habits, guilty pleasures.
Oh, yes. We all have vices, just perhaps some have more than others. Am I right?
Antal will let out again, like a little forced laugh.
Oh, Suds too.
Hmm. Well. Good then. And Usuji is going to get up from his seat and start to walk around the table. And as he walks, he'll talk at the same time, and he'll walk behind each and every one of you, kind of closely, kind of like uncomfortably close, where you can kind of feel his robes gently graze your back as he walks by. See, we don't just do business with anyone. You have to be selective. It's how we've maintained our high standard, and how we've avoided the military in Sinhira. We can't just have anyone who wants to be a transporter or a dealer come by and offer to be partners. We only select the best of the best. And as he gets to Faustia, we like those with experience who know what they're doing. Some time under their belt in this line of work that can be very live or die. And he'll stop at Faustia, and directly behind her, kind of towering over her as she's sitting in her seat. So, I'm curious about you. Are you Fae?
She is human, and yes, I understand she looks a bit out of place in a room like this, but she is, in fact, the heir to a significant fortune and significant holdings in Rentham. And Marcus here, motion to Marcus, is her steward, her regent, as it were, has been charged with keeping her safe and managing the family affairs until she comes of age and can do it herself. And it was decided by Marcus and some others that that this would be the type of venture that it would be wise to invest the family money in. And as one day she'll have to manage these affairs herself, she can only gain from seeing how business is done in person.
Getting him into the business young, and he kind of puts a hand on Faustia's shoulder. That's what I like to hear. You'll learn a lot, young girl. And he's totally right. This is one of the best businesses to invest in. This line of work can double, triple, quadruple your money in no time flat. I can guarantee you that. Just wanted to make sure that we understand ourselves. Sure, we like to transport and sell legal substances, but substances only. We don't partake in selling people. Just wanted to make sure that that was not the case here.
Of course not.
Well, I suppose.
Stor's gonna poke Yord on the shoulder. And start whispering into Yord's ear, and Yord's gonna say, "Oh, you don't sell any of the Frosty's iceburgers either?"
Suji will be a little taken aback, kind of stare at the Suns for a bit. You can't see his face at all because he's wearing that mask. Still, just this large smile on his face, slanted eyebrows, and he says, "Oh, we've tried to sell Frosty's all sorts of things, but unfortunately, their favorite season is winter. Nothing we can do about that.
Mm. Yord's gonna look back to the store and say, "You idiot!"
Antal successfully resists the urge to put his palm to his forehead.
And, oh, Faustia like relaxes a little bit upon hearing the joke, and the way that's represented is less that like she appears less worried, because she has appeared more or less calm even when he was standing directly behind her. But when that was happening, the lights on Optio were like flaring very brightly, and now they've dimmed back down again.
You can get an inspiration for that description, Faustia.
Alright.
The old Optio. I like that. That's good. And Usuji will he will start walking over the table, and he'll come over here next to the Suns and kind of grab a glass and pour a drink and slide it over to one of the members. We'll say the one who made the joke, or the one who whispered, Snore.
Snore, yeah.
Snore. And he kind of leans on the table with one elbow and says, "So, how is it the dwarves get into this line of work, kind of far away from the mountains? Wouldn't you say?"
Well, you know, down in the mines, we get quite bored. We try some things. Try to keep the work spicy, fun.
I see. So you were a buyer.
Not gonna lie, we have
before you were a seller.
fortitude to handle it. And we really want to get into this line of work. We have a fortune under our family name as well, and we plan to really integrate ourselves with what we think is a fabulous opportunity.
Ah, so your party has a lot of wealth. That's been established, but what about experience? Have you ever done this kind of thing before? Sold these kind of substances, transported them? And he'll turn back around to Antal when he asks this.
Well, you see, that's where I come in. I do have some experience in this line of work, and this sort of investing group, as it were, have hired me to help them with the logistics of the business.
Very well then. Have you ever been caught on the run from any military or governments? Wanted, perhaps by any state or region?
Well, I don't know exactly what my standing is in Rentham anymore, since it's been a while since I've been there. I don't think my parents, well, they've probably given up on me at this point. And Darkenmore, as you know, has a certain tolerance for these kinds of things. So, no, I've never been caught, not by any government or any officials.
Oh, but I'm sure you've come close before. I mean, we've all had our run-ins with the authorities. I can tell you many times where we barely escaped or almost had my head cut off, especially in my early years.
Well, you see, in Grimshaw, it's the other sellers who you have to watch out for. I've certainly made some enemies, and had to bury some enemies, or be buried myself.
I see. Other sellers. Well, and he'll hop back up on the table and walk over again. Say, well, knowing other sellers, bonus. We could perhaps do some business with them. And he'll take out his weapon, which is this kind of Z-shaped blade, and run his fingers across the edge. I always like to talk to other organizations in this line of work. usually they aren't up to our standard and end up hurting business as a whole. Well, why don't we talk some numbers? And Takada say, well, first, before we do that, I assume you have something to back up these claims, some material evidence that you are who you say you are, that you transport what you say you transport.
I guess Antal will produce from under his coat one of the bags given to us by the king and just place it on the table.
And Toyotomi will very swiftly unsheath her blade, do one really fast motion, like cutting motion horizontally, and the bag gets like pushed towards her as if like a gust of wind came from behind it and shoved it across the table.
It is wind. Get wrecked.
And her blade gets sheathed as fast as she pulled it out, and she'll grab the bag, kind of throw it up and down a few times in her hand, and then she'll cut it with a little dagger that's on one of her fingernails. It's a little blade on a fingernail, and and she'll sniff the bag, and she'll nod to Yusuji. And Takada, it's very well. Seems that this is in order. And Dahlia will say, well, I think it's time that I be getting back to my regular duties. Well, you all discuss numbers. And she's going to stand up.
I would like to exchange a glance with Dahlia. You can tell me if there's a particular check you want me to roll for this, but I want to look at her with a sort of a burning question in my eyes, a real look of kind of uneasiness, unnerved.
You can roll
like I have bluff.
Yeah, you can roll bluff or diplomacy, whichever one you want. Okay. And she notices, surely, and she looks at you for a good second, definitely pausing. And then says, yes, I have another client that I'm meeting with. Someone who needs to take a little bit of inventory about what we have here, so he can redistribute. Perhaps I should show some of them our inventory, get them familiar with it. And Yusuji he says, sure, certainly. Whichever one of you keeps the books, looks over at Mira. We'll have to stay here so we can talk numbers and about how this exchange works and when we will be meeting, how often, what goods you'll be transporting into whom. Logistics. But the rest of you feel free to get to know the services we offer here. And yes, if you're going that way anyway, Dahlia, you can show them instead of me. You can show them where they'll be picking up their supplies whenever we meet.
I'll look at Jarash and also at Vetra and say, one of you should stay here.
I'm pretty comfortable. I say I should stay. Vetra's already at the door.
Fair enough. Thank you.
Oh, just go show someone else where it is as well. You don't want just the bodyguard knowing where to pick up things. In my experience, the bodyguard, she'll forget all about it in the next 10 seconds.
Kit will get up and move towards the door, and Faustia, if you're gonna get up, Marcus is also gonna get up. Either or. Like, the two of you will move as a unit.
Yeah. I think that if this is... Yeah. She will get up as well.
Right.
So will Marcus. Or maybe Marcus gets up and then she gets up. Who knows?
Who knows? And Dahlia will begin to escort you all out. And as you leave, Usuji says, so starting, we usually like 45%. And that's the last thing you hear before she closes the canvas. And Dahlia will walk you over this way. And as you're walking, she says, so, meeting went well. I think that they like you. Should be good partnership.
Yes, good for everyone involved.
Well, this is our storage room. It's where you'll be picking up your supplies. Whenever you come to do business. And you can see that there are two other Duskwalkers here. And you say, Dahlia, finally, you're here. We can't figure out which one of these damn boxes is for us. Whoever's doing inventory is doing a shit job. And he's kind of like rummaging through all these boxes, which you can see have been labeled and marked in various ways, but I guess this guy can't find out what he's looking for. And Dahlia turns to the party. Oh, don't worry. I promise this does not happen often. As Yusuji said, we're expanding and things have gotten a little jumbled the past month or so, but I can promise you that we are very well organized. And she explains that this is where you'd come and pick up whichever boxes or crates or bags are for you, which would be marked in such a way that you know that they're for you. And after that, Dahlia will lead you back to the door, and she says, well, I have to deal with this, see if I can find whatever materials they're looking for. I'm sure they'll want you back in the meeting room shortly. So don't dally too long. And she'll give you a little wink. And then go back to talking with these Duskwalkers. As you all exit this canvas door.
Marcos will kind of get in front of the group. Say, right. Well, we have a bit of time before we need to be back in that room. We should get a good, quick look over this place and make sure that it's really as great as we've heard. Can't hurt for dealing business with them. Come. Should be able to look into at least one other room.
Are you talking as Faustia right now, Robert?
No.
Okay.
It's Marcus.
Okay, good.
Probably the only other person in that group right now, so.
I just wanted to make sure, because I was like, your voice very much changed.
Yeah, Love my robot. Best thing.
I was like, man, that guy really scared you back there.
For a long day at the tavern. Let's arm wrestle. Alright. I'll kind of lead the group down the hallway here. Keep going down the hallway. Going down the hallway. Is there anyone else in the hallway with us?
Nope.
Alright. Then we'll keep going past this door. Wow. Past this door. To this door.
Is this building like on as grand of a scale as the map shows?
Oh yeah, it's huge.
Okay, like these hallways are like massive.
Yeah, this is a
Okay.
massive hallway. This place is as big as it shows. Yeah, this hallway is 345 feet long.
Yeah, and it's super wide.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's gigantic.
Yeah.
You definitely believe in their whole like we're expanding a lot because it looks very new as well.
Hmm.
There's like isn't even anything on the walls yet or anything like that. So you all assume that it's being built up still. All right.
Then,
Is the team going through this door?
well, I'll say, Vetra, why don't you try to peek through this curtain? We don't want to disturb whoever's in there more than we need to.
Okay. Is there a peek check?
You can do stealth.
Peek check.
Peek check. All right. So
He's peeking.
Vetra pulls back the canvas, and as she does so, you hear a voice from inside. Finally, you're here. And looking inside, you see
Tarko?
another one of these elite-looking Duskwalkers, and a bunch of initiates, and what appears to be a training room. You can see a bunch of weapons on the walls and hanging up here, and you can see a bunch of trainees. It looks like some of them are battling in the center here, while others watch. And this lady right here, she was the one who said, "Finally, you're here. Come in now. Enter."
Okay.
And says halt, and all the initiates stop fighting, and they clear the center, and they will all move away from the arena. And she says, "Welcome. I'm Shimazu. Initiates, these warriors will be teaching you how to properly wield these weapons."
With Kit, who is at no health.
He has 3 potions. He could have been drinking those instead of the wine, but he made his choice.
He made his choice. All right. And she explains, watch closely, and you can learn a thing or two. And what should be doing is doing some nice mock battling.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Never forget the mock battle in Radha when Brendan was like, "Oh man, I can get the resets." Then he started actually killing the people.
Oh my
I
god.
almost blew the whole mission. Because they're like, we are slain. And they like laid down with 1 HP left. And he's like, the resets. He killed like 6 dudes. They're like, oh my god, it's real. They
God.
start fighting back.
Oh god. The resets.
So tempting.
It was way too tempting.
So
We should
tempting.
have known.
I had to do it.
I had to do it.
And then we had to explain it like, no, we had to do that because that made it more convincing to the guards. The guy's like, my friends are dead.
Oh god, that was good.
I'm gonna grab water. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, and she'll say, all right, which one of you wants to show these initiates a thing or two first? And she points to the weapons on the wall, and it indicates that each one of you is supposed to be a master in a certain weapon type. And you will be doing some mock battling with these initiates so they can learn from your skills. If you go to the campaign macros, do you see a new thing at the
Yep.
top called battle?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you
Roll
can see the 4 weapons there. There's axe, bow, dagger, and spear.
Alright,
So
there's
each one
no
of you-
sword, man.
We'll choose one of those. Come on, everyone knows how to use a sword. These are specialty weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are cool weapons, Carl.
Uh-oh.
If we need some target dummies for all 4 of these battle things, I know a few short people who could be great.
Savage.
Is that a short stroke?
Something a short way.
Short joke.
Okay. I'm going with bow. Do we use it or no?
Nope. Why don't you all choose your thing first?
Marcus will go over to the rack and take an axe, like the axe off of it, and he'll also take the spear and like kind of push it into Faustia's hands, or the dagger, and push it into Faustia's hands. Like just you're using the dagger.
You are using the dagger. You are the dagger master. Remember?
Yeah, remember? You're the dagger master. You use daggers all the time. You love them. And
Okay, which
he'll
leaves
kinda- well, yeah.
No, go. What were you gonna say?
Is Kit gonna take the spear?
Why?
Alright, Kit's gonna take the spear.
Doesn't really have a choice at this point, I don't think.
Alright, I'll take the spear.
You can either take the spear or you can like fight Vetra for the bow.
I'll take the spear. I'll be pantheon.
God.
I'll be Pantheon. Alright.
Oh, we're all going at the same time.
Axe, bow, dagger, spear. You guys will actually be going not at the same time. We'll move you guys off of here for now. I just want to make sure that we know who's against who.
Yeah. 'Cause I was gonna. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say that Marcus was gonna try to give Faustia a like very, very quick lesson in how to use a dagger, like with his back turned to the lady at the front of the
This is the pointy end. You stab.
Do not hold this end.
Do not hold this end. Oh god. And she says, "Okay, now make sure to pay attention. These warriors are masters in their work, and if you're going to be anything less than a Duskwalker." Shoot, it's hard to get inspiration when he's not here. And if you're going to call yourselves a true Duskwalker, you're gonna have to know how to use these weapons with expertise. Okay, let's get to it. And this will be a best of 5, where you each are going to roll, and then the higher roll is the victor. First to 3 wins. And you can use inspiration for this.
Does it only go for the one roll, or does it go for all three?
The inspiration is just one roll.
Okay.
This guy will go.
I mean, do we only have to beat one guy?
hold on. Yep, you only have to beat the one guy. Let me just do one
Can I
thing
fight the
real
world?
quick. I forgot to give these guys a thing. I should make sure that they don't have advantage real quick. Okay.
Hmm.
You can tell he's an initiate.
I was gonna say that's some initiate roll right there. Oh, get smoked.
Alright, so Marcus handily destroys this initiate in the first battle. Would you like to describe how you were able to win this first confrontation, either disarming him or beating him in somehow? And these are all practice weapons, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Is he also? Are they also using the same weapon as we are?
Yeah. You guys are
Using
using the
the
same
axe.
weapon. Yep.
All right. Well, Marcus will just almost as soon as the fight starts, I'm assuming the axes are like these ones on the wall back here.
Yep, exactly.
Marcus will take like the hook of the axe and just like pull the handle of the other guy's weapon out of it and just disarm him in like a second.
Brutal.
And then without saying anything, he'll just point at that while looking at the initiate.
The initiate will head down, walk over, pick up the axe, and get ready in position again. Oh, he's a little bit better this time. Oh!
Ooh. No, so there's some clashing, but then he just like gets him with the like bar of the axe rather than any part of the head, and he just says like a sort of like a practiced response almost, like you must use the whole weapon, not just the parts you usually think of.
Duskwalker shakes it off, kind of bobs his head back and forth like he's ready, stretches a little bit, and gets into position. He's looking for some redemption here. He's looking like a total noob in front of all his peers right here.
Oh my god.
Oh, send him home.
Oh, Jesus.
Alright. Marks will come down like it's like a good old, with the flat of the axe and just like send him on his butt.
Oh, God. Schmaz will say, you see? You all think that you are strong, but in reality you are very, very weak. Learn from this man. Maybe someday you'll be able to wield even a pencil like he can. And
Pencil.
the initiate will step back in shame and put the axe back up on the wall.
With the fucking John Wick.
Oh, right. He does the pencil thing.
That's what I thought you were referencing.
I've never
Yeah.
seen that movie.
It's like a whole bit in that movie. Like
I've heard that reference before, but I've never seen the movie.
with a fucking pencil.
Yeah.
All right, and Marcus will step down in the quick 3-0 victory. And now it's Vetra's turn, and they will start at opposite ends of the battle arena here. And these Duskwalkers will clear because arrows are about to be firing in their direction.
Are they like marshmallow tipped arrows or something?
They're actually just wooden arrows. So,
Oh, okay.
We'll be bruised.
yep, you'll still be bruised. Whoever gets hit.
A wooden arrow would definitely break your skin.
Well, I mean, fireballs would probably like melt your guys' skin off, but this is D&D world.
Okay, fair enough.
It's magic.
It's the magic
You
school
know.
bus. Just call me Miss Prim.
Never believe it's not so.
All right.
Mario.
Mario.
And this initiate will she'll Shimazu will say on your marks, 3, 2, 1, and the Duskwalker quickly readies his bow. And Vetra fires, and the initiate the first arrow that Vetra fires is to his left, misses by a wide mark, and she fires 2 more, misses those, and the Duskwalker finally just barely clips her shoulder with an arrow on his second shot. And Shimazu looks at Vetra, says, "Well, good job, but I'm sure that she's just teasing you. Don't let this wind go to your head." And both Vetra and the Initiate are awarded new arrows and ready to battle again.
I don't want to do it.
Oh, jeez! No! And it's a super close battle. Arrows flying back and forth, but the Initiate does a roll in order to avoid one of the arrows, and quickly after he regains his balance, fires one that knocks Vetra.
You know
right
how
in the-
tempting it is to just throw my sword at this guy.
And Shimazu says, "Wow, I have to say that was impressive on both ends, but wow, really well done. Since obviously that time, Vetra's arrows were still on the mark. She still performed well. It's just this guy was able to roll out of the way and dodge them." Okay, and we'll go for round 3. Oh my god, this guy's so good.
Excuse me?
My God.
She fires her sword at him! That's no arrow!
That's no arrow.
A 22 out of 20? What the hell?
Each one scales with a different ability modifier.
I got the bad modifier.
Axe scaled with strength. So that's probably why Marcus was rolling so well.
No, it's because Marcus is a beast.
All right, Vetra, how are you? How are you just guy in combat with your bow and arrow?
I'm gonna shoot to his left a little bit, right, to make him roll, and he's gonna do his stupid roll. I'm gonna shoot him straight in the forehead.
He's gonna do a stupid roll.
He's gonna
Awesome.
do his stupid roll.
Shimazu will say, "Your technique worked once, but as you can see, this combatant is too skilled. Can't use the same tricks every single round." And both participants will ready their bows again. Oh my god, this guy is so good.
He's a natural talent.
He's so good.
Oh,
Matt, you
And
cheated me.
they'll fire arrows at each other, and the arrows will collide midair. Vetras will fly off to the left and hit the wall, but because of the angle, the Duskwalker's arrow is still going straight and hits Vetra right in the shin. And Shimazu will look at Vetra, questioned look, say, well, wasn't expecting that, I should say. But well done, Initiate. At least the rest of them can learn from you. He'll step back. God,
Savage.
Duskwalker Initiate 12. Jesus.
It's okay. This is probably the first time Vetra's touched a bow.
Probably true. Not too good at barrel rolling when she's wearing all that armor.
It's
around to
too
dodge arrows.
hard.
All right, and next up is the daggers, and these are kunai that you'll be fighting with.
Alright.
So you both start up really nice and close to each other. And Shimazu will say, fighting with daggers is not like other weapons. It's more about your body movement, your swiftness, how fast you are. Much more of a mind game than some of the other weapons, since you're so close to your opponent.
It scales off mine.
That's not a
Oh my god.
So she'll kind of see where his dagger is going and like duck under it, and because she's smaller than he is, and just kind of jab him in the shin with her dagger.
Shaz will say, "You underestimated her. Let your guard down. You can't judge the strength of an opponent by their outside appearance." And the Duskwalker will get his kunai ready again, and this time he'll crouch down really low so that his head is more level with Faustia's.
Whoa, my advantage. I had the low ground.
You rolled an 11 again. Oh, what is this? You guys rolled the same thing.
Yeah, well, while he was getting his kunai ready, she was kind of like looking over at Marcus. And so when he comes after her this time, she's playing very defensively. She's like blocking as much as she can. And then as soon as he like goes back for a, more powerful strike to try and break through her defenses, she gets another quick jab in. This time on like his chest.
Nice. See, I told you fighting with daggers is more about swiftness than strength. You don't need to wind up for a powerful attack like you did. And the Duskwalker will spin the kunai around his finger a half dozen times, quickly grab it, and go back into his low crouch stance. What? Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna... Okay, it's not broken. It's just... You just can only roll an 11.
Alright.
He's very consistent.
Oh, going for
Oh,
the 3-0.
she's putting it... Oh! Put him to bed.
Oh, so it's
Close battle.
it's very close. It's very close. She's still playing very defensively, but this time she's able to get him by, at one point, just throwing her dagger at him. Like, she kind of blocks an attack, takes a quick step back, and just throws her dagger at him, and it kind of hits him with the wrong end, but then it flips around and the tip touches him as well.
Nice.
Not a great
See?
knife throw.
Told you, daggers, it's all about using your head, getting creative. When the battle is too close, sometimes you have to make the risky maneuver. Sacrifice everything for that chance at a victory. Thank you for the demonstration, Dagger Master.
Kind of do a weird bow and go back. Also, is Optio in here or in the other room?
He was in the other room unless you want him to come with you. He can come with you if you want.
Well, wherever he is, when she's fighting, she's fighting with a melee weapon. He's going nuts.
In the other room. Alright, well, a quick 3-0 by Faustia. Well done. The last demonstration is for the spear, and Kit is up. Fighting with the spear is all about spacing. You have to keep your opponent at arm's length. If you let them get too close, they'll surely lose.
Cable, I'll walk up. He'll be a bit cocky. He'll be like, I won't even use my eyes for this. Closes his eyes.
Closes his eyes. Alright, you're gonna get disadvantage if you close your eyes for this.
That's fine.
What a beast.
Alright, Kit is going to take disadvantage and try and still win this spear duel.
Witness me.
Witness me, because I'm not witnessing anything. Alright, I can do the roll. Nope, he lost twice.
You lost by 4. And with his eyes closed, the Duskwalker will engage Kit a few times. They'll clash spears, and then the Duskwalker will take 2 steps back and just throw his spear at Kit, and it hits him in the shoulder.
Cheater!
And Shmazu says, I understand wanting to test your strength, but they may be initiates, but don't insult the Duskwalkers. We teach them well.
Kit will open his eyes. He's like, I see you're not as trash as I thought you were.
I love it.
Oh, that's a 15, baby.
Oh, he's going down.
This guy's activated by Kit's BM.
I should hand it to me.
Alright.
Oh, it's a 20.
Kit's activated by his own BM.
So we're gonna be fighting with spears. And Kit's gonna look around and kind of put his hand down real low when nobody's looking. He's gonna use some magic to kind of trip up the enemy, and the enemy's just gonna fall. And then Kit's just gonna look at him while he's on the ground and see this is where you belong, at my feet, and then just throw the spear at him.
What? Oh shit. Does Kit have inspiration yet?
No, I disadvantaged.
He does. He already has it.
He already has it. Okay. I'll give you inspiration for that, but you already have it. All right. And the Duskwalker is going to say, "Wait, hold on. Something tripped me." And Shmazu will say, "Blaming something for your misplay is not how we do things here. You tripped. I saw it. Get up."
Liar!
The score is 1-1. Oh no, that's only a 10.
Give me the advantage on the roll.
Oh, sorry. Let's roll it again.
A.
Alright, hold on. Let me just do this. There we go.
Alright. Kid's gonna look at him, he's gonna say, I don't even need my spear for this next one. He's gonna throw the spear down, and then the initiate gets really triggered and runs at him, starts jabbing, and Kid's just gonna dodge. And then Kid's gonna slowly sidestep a spear, kind of put its foot out and kind of trip him actually this time. And then as he's falling, he's going to use his magic on the opponent's spear to kind of like move it so it's facing him as he's falling. He's going to land on his own spear.
Nice.
Wow.
And Kit's just going to look at him, not say anything, and just turn around and just walk back.
All right. 2-1. This initiate, it looks pretty angry. He looks at Shmazu again, looks at Kit, shaking his head like he knows something fishy is going on here, but Shmazu already shut him down, so he can't really say anything. And he grips that spear extra tight and readies up. Ooh, that's a 15, baby.
Oh, he doesn't have inspiration anymore.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
That's a 5.
That's a 5. For Kit.
So they're gonna clash spears a few times, and then the Duskwalker is going to do one swift motion, spinning his spear so the back end hits the tip of Kit's. So Kit's spear gets knocked to the side, and then he continues to spin around and trips Kit with the spear, and then quickly jabs him in the stomach. And he's gonna say, "I thought that's where I belonged." And then take 2 steps back.
God.
It is 2-2. This is for all the marbles.
All right.
17! Oh, he's activated.
Let's go, Kit. Come on, Kit.
Alright.
Oh, it's 21 for
Let's
Kit!
go, Kit.
Oh, all right.
Is that
Kit
him?
actually wield the spear this time, and it's going to be a close fight. And Kit's going to push back a bit, and then Kit's just like, all right, time to put the trash in the bag.
What?
Surprise! Fucking throws the spear, and the initiate dodges it. He doesn't see the Kit's just running, and he punches the initiate, knocks it down, takes his own spear, and grabs his own spear, dual wields 2 spears, and just stabs.
Oh my
Too
god.
strong!
Shmazu is going to is going to start clapping. She hasn't done after any of the rounds. Say, that was an incredibly exciting match. You fared extremely well, Initiate, and you, Spearmaster. Well done. Well done. That was mighty exciting. Thank you all for the demonstration today. I know you're quite busy. Perhaps we will see you again and you can teach my initiates more of your mastery. And the initiate's going to walk up to Kit after the battle and bow to him and
Kit-
say,
Kit's gonna look.
"What?
Go. What, you're gonna say something?
Oh yeah. So he bows to Kit, and and he says, "Good fight. The better spearman won."
All right. Kit's gonna say, "You fought well. A lot better than most initiates here. You have a lot of promise." And he's gonna reach out to shake his hand,
Okay, he will extend his hand.
and then the initiate's gonna feel this like power coming through him. And Kit says, "You have a lot of potential, and with this, you'll be able to unlock it 10 times faster than normal. I expect to see you soon."
The initiate is going to be very taken aback and kind of stare at his hand and walk back to the other initiates, still just kind of staring at his palm with it outstretched. All right, someone give Kit inspiration again. That was too much. Well done. Well done. And then she implied that you guys were busy, and so you'll end up exiting the canvas door. And as all that was going on, back in the room with the others, Usuji is discussing what percentage of your guys' earnings they will receive. And before he can really talk about it and give you a full offer, another Duskwalker comes in and he says, "Usuji, tea is prepared." And Usuji looks at him and says, "Already? Is it that time?" And Goro says, "Yes, it is." And Usuji gets up from the table abruptly and says, "I am terribly sorry to this meeting. A little bit short. I will be back in 20 minutes. I just need my tea. See, it's a ritual of mine. Same time, same place, every day, tea. So, feel free to look around with your friends. I will return in exactly 22 minutes. Come, Takada. Toyotomi. We brewed extra today." And they will exit. And this Duskwalker will show you all the door. It seems like they don't want you in this room if the other Duskwalker elites aren't there.
All right.
And as you exit the canvas door, you can see the party going in to this room. So that was just as they were entering, is when you guys are exiting.
Okay. Come, Jirash. Right. I don't. Oh, we look over there. We see the other group coming out.
Whoa,
Oh.
no.
No, I
Yeah,
didn't
no,
go.
no. They're going in,
Oh, so
as
why-
in they're about
yeah,
to
I was
go
about to
through
say,
all
why
the
are they
fights.
joining us then? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yes.
We're
so
about to go in there.
they're about to go in and do all the fighting.
Right, we're in the past.
Yes, we are in the past right now.
Did we
We have to warn Vetra about the roll move. Change the future.
Vetra, the roll.
He
We want-
tumbles.
Do we want to snoop around a bit?
Antol will clear his throat and say,
What?
oh, it's nothing. Let's here, follow me. And Antol will
Did I miss something?
walk over and try and take a peek through this canvas door.
You take a peek through the door, and it seems as if you were a little nervous about opening this canvas flap, so you weren't really paying attention to what you were hearing. You didn't hear anyone coming, but a Duskwalker runs straight into you, bumps into your head as you peek around the corner, and says, "Oh God, sorry."
Oh, I'm sorry. We were the leaders we were talking with. They went to tea and said we should have a look around in the meantime.
Oh, yeah, well, library is probably one of the best places to do it, and certainly don't want to interrupt the Suji's tea.
So it's this way to the library?
Yeah, just keep going down this corridor. Everything's in here.
Thank you. We'll certainly take a look. That sounds very interesting.
Yes, if you go to the bookcase, third from the left, top shelf, amazing work, detailed explanation of assassinations on political leaders, fascinating. Highly recommend checking that out. He goes through everything. I mean, the gore, the blood. I mean, it's all there.
We'll be sure to take a look. just pressing
Keep
on.
Swimming. All right, you guys enter what appears to be a very large library, and you can see that there are some Duskwalkers who are looking over papers. You have a group talking at this table here, some others here. These two initiates are asleep on this table, as is this Duskwalker. These three are just all conked out, sprawled over some papers.
All right.
Chumps.
Is the book on political assassinations here?
This guy also asleep?
Oh, that guy's not asleep. Looks like he's writing something.
He's writing an
It looks like
apology
over
for
here
breaking
it's kind of
that
like
tablet.
potions and bottles. All the books look here. So this would be the third from the left on the top shelf.
Oh, okay.
The Sons are definitely gonna look for that book in particular.
Yes, it looks like all the books there are about how to conduct assassinations on political figures and descriptions of people who have done so in the past and how they did it. And you can see that some books even boast prints of those who they assassinated. And you can see that there's bloody fingerprints in the back pages of the book that are supposed to be those of the political leader who was killed.
That's wow.
All
I'm
right.
gonna put that book back.
Antol's gonna take a look at the shelves and is looking for any books that might be related to our quarry.
The coffin.
Yes.
Um,
And over here, he'll attempt to be quiet so as not to wake up all the guys who are asleep at this table.
So you're looking, peering over the various shelves, and you don't see anything that refers to a night coffin or to the Voshnir or to Solana. And as you're kind of poring over the various literature, you accidentally, as you're taking one book out to read the cover, another one falls and hits the ground. And this man next to you is going to wake up. These two still fast asleep. And he
It's
kind of
not
turns over.
Antal's day.
It's not. It's a low stealth roll, unfortunately. And he kind of looks over to Antal. Half closed eyes. He says, "You don't look like a Duskwalker." He kind of looks around, notices the party, and notices like the other sleeping guys.
Yes, we're new business partners for the Duskwalkers.
Oh. Congratulations. Have a good operation going here.
Yes, very, very good. We're excited to join. Or to work in concert with you.
You looking for something?
No. Well, we have a break in the business discussions for tea, and we were told to just have a look around, and we thought the library would be an interesting place.
For tea?
No. For us to look around. It's Usugi and the others who are at tea.
Oh no. Is it really that time already? And he quickly scoops up all the papers in front of him and shoves them into his canvas bag and says, "Oh God, I overslept. I gotta go get the tea." And he sprints out.
These fellows really like their tea.
They must. All right. At this point, Antal I want to be especially on guard. Like, he's becoming suspicious of what might be going on.
Okay.
So I don't know. I don't know how to express that game mechanics wise, but yes, trying to listen extra, and sort of, feel out what might be going on in other parts of this building.
Okay.
Did you look at all the bookcases over there?
Have you read every book yet?
I mean, I don't dabble with... I expect it to be quite quick. I don't really touch books very often.
I've taken a look around. I didn't see anything that jumped out to me immediately, right?
Right, yeah. Nothing on Night Coffin. Oh God, Harper.
The frenzy.
The frenzy. Nothing that says anything about a Night Coffin, Solana, or Voshnir.
Is this a fireplace?
Yes, it actually is. It is not lit. It is quite hot in here. In fact.
Who's got marshmallows?
No,
Why
not
would
like
they...
this.
I want to look through this thing, because I'm curious why they have a fireplace in the middle of the desert.
Because they like it.
And what you can see is there's no, thing to put logs on. There's not even any, coals. That would suggest logs have been put in there. And there's very little, scorching on any of the brick inside. It's pretty much clean. And you can see out of the corner of your eye this guy get up and walk over, and he says, "Dwarf? I see a lot of dwarves here in Kahali."
Hello. Yes, we are doing some business with your bosses.
Which ones? Pretty much everybody here is my boss. Sucks being an initiate, but only a few more training steps and I'll be a true Duskwalker.
We were talking to Yasugi, Takada, and Toyotomi.
Ah, yes, they're powerful warriors.
Yes.
Sure.
I was curious about this fireplace. Tends to be quite hot here. No, I don't see real the use of this.
Oh yes, it's always quite warm here in the desert. That's not for heating purposes. It's merely for burning purposes.
For burning purposes.
Oh
Well,
well, you know, there's.
Like,
I'm
God,
sure if you're in this line of work, you understand there's a lot of confidential information, confidential documents that we can't have just lying around. So instead of being stored on paper, information is stored up in here, and he kind of points to his head.
Of course. That's very smart. Well, yeah, I mean, just curious about the fireplace. We were told to look around while your bosses have tea.
Oh, yes, it is that time, isn't it? Well, maybe I'll be seeing you around. Maybe next time you see me, I'll be a real Duskwalker.
Good seeing you.
And,
Yeah.
Antal, as you're looking around, you can see, not in any of the bookshelves, but on the table, this book here. On the front, it says ledger, and it kind of piques your interest, for there are other documents around here that looks like these initiates were working on, that they're almost like spreadsheets, like they're tracking something.
All right. Third time's the
here
charm.
we go.
I'm gonna slide those over to myself and take a peek.
Okay, you do so very quietly, inconspicuously. And you peer through the ledger, and it looks like it's that these initiates, have been tasked with copying over data into this book. And it looks like they're copying over old missions and who was assigned to what mission. So basically putting names to different operations. And you find an operation that is called Night Coffin. And beside it, you have a list of names, and as the head of the mission, there is one name, Shinji, and it lists him as being detained.
List who?
Shinji. And under all the other names, it says that, it doesn't say anything next to their name, but there's this other column to the right of the names, and for Shinji, it says detained. Hello, puppies.
All right. Anything else of note in that book or in the other papers around?
It doesn't look like it, although from some of the names of various missions, looks like the Duskwalkers are planning to infiltrate the capital, going undercover. That is not like an actual head-on assault, but sending some moles into the capital to try and get information about the military.
Can I get any sense for like how much product they're moving, like per month or something?
Yeah, you can. And I don't have like actual numbers for you, but it looks like it has been increasing very steadily. Not by like a huge amount, just kind of barely increasing, but in the past 6 months there was like this spike where all of a sudden they were moving 3 times as many goods as they were before. And it has continued to increase at kind of the same slower, steady rate.
Okay, so like spiked up and then has continued to increase like at the same rate since then.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I'll just come back to the group and say I think we've seen what we need to see here. We can go explore something else. How long has it been since the rest left for tea?
It's been about 10 minutes, not too long. So you have another 12 minutes.
Head back out into the hallway.
And as you head back into the hallway, you can see the rest of the party leaving that door.
All right.
And the two groups meet each other from opposite ends.
Have you all explored the entire building? We just went to this library, and Antal thinks he got some information.
No. We were sidetracked somewhat.
Where have you not been yet?
This door behind us here, the one at the end of the hall, leads to a training room. The initiates here could use some work.
And the one on the other end of the room? Or on the other end of the hall?
Yes, that is the storage room.
Okay.
Dahlia remained there to assist some Duskwalkers with some mislabeled boxes.
I see.
That is where we would be picking up our shipments.
We were left alone because the bosses had to go get their tea, and they seemed pretty worried about it.
It seems like quite a ritual around here, but they should be back in another 10 minutes, so let's finish taking a look around. And Antal will move towards this door / I don't know, gateway. And try once more to take a stealthy peek and look in without fully opening the curtain.
You do take a stealthy peek, and you can see metal bars that look like they are locked. And you can kind of see through them, and you just see stone ground, different than the ground that you're used to walking on.
No Duskwalkers in the hallway?
Nope, nothing. No one in the hallway or behind the gate that you can see.
Oh, this looks interesting, Antal will say as he steps through the threshold.
We're not gonna let him go alone, are we? No.
I would like to take a careful look at the walls and the floor, looking for any switches, tripwires, anything of the like.
It does not look like they are outfitted with anything of that sort. You just see a giant on the metal bars here.
You said a giant lock.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. I'll move up to the bars. Try and move to the corner so I can see more of what's over here.
Here, we'll give you a nice little view. And you can see some more Duskwalkers, just a nice little table, and some beds. And all these men are outfitted just as Duskwalkers typically are, except they have no weapons. They have no katana, no sheath, and no armor. They're just wearing black,
Yeah.
black long sleeve shirt, black pants, and the mask.
Are they awake?
It looks like some of them are, yes. And this man is going to walk over, and he gets up to the bars, grabs the bars with his hand, says, "You the new meal service?"
Not quite, but we might have some food to give you. Can you tell me what you're doing here? This is the first area of this kind that we've seen while we've been in this compound.
Roll a diplomacy check. No, well, yeah. So you must be new here. This is a special training for us Duskwalkers. Elite methods to make sure that we're hardened warriors. But I think our time in the training facility is actually up. But it is probably around tea time, so they probably just forgot. But yeah, just do me a favor, unlock the cage so we can go on to our other training for the day.
Okay, I have like sort of a meta question.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how much am I supposed to believe him?
As much as you choose to believe him.
Okay. What was the name I saw in the ledger? Ledger?
Shinji.
Shinji. Tell me, which one of you is Shinji?
Shinji, these guys need you. I just told them that we've been in the training facility for too long and we're supposed to be out by now. And this man will come up. Yeah, I don't know. Suji's probably just busy with tea. Forgot to get us out of here. But we're supposed to go to the outside training grounds now. I think is the next part of our regiment. So yeah, just do us a solid. I'm Shinji, so I can make sure that Usuji gets the message.
Mm-hmm. Can you tell me anything about the coffin, Shinji, before I open this gate?
And he pauses. And roll another diplomacy check. That's all. Yeah, I got some records about the coffin. They're back in my room. Pretty good amount of stuff. I can't really recall it all right now, but I'd be happy to grab it for you. You can peer it over. I mean, if there's anything specific, maybe we can do a little exchange here.
What would you be interested in?
No, I mean, just making sure that you're gonna get us out of this training facility. I'm sure they gave you the key so that you could move us on to our next bit of training.
We don't have a key for this training facility. So if you want to get out smoothly, while everyone is at tea, you'd have to tell us where we could find a key.
And the other man is going to nudge him in the side. He says, "Tea is going to be over soon, Shinji. We really have to get to our next training grounds before it's over, otherwise we're going to be in trouble." And Shinji says, I don't know where the key is, but I assume you have other ways to get us out of here." Kind of make like a motion, like he's with his 2 pointer fingers, like lock picks.
We could, of course, but I really need something more solid on the coffin before I could let you out. I mean, let you move on to your next training session.
He's gonna get up really close to the bars, grab onto them, and he's gonna say, "All right, listen. The night coffin's what you want?
Yes.
Well, got some bad news for you. Don't think it exists."
And how do you know that?
We learned about the coffin a few months ago. The leaders said that it could help us out. That if we had the coffin, we could get power from Solana, Angel of Night. We do a lot of work at night, and that type of magic would benefit us immensely. But if we could harness Solana's power using the night coffin, we'd grow incredibly powerful. I was the leader of the operation, investigating information regarding the night coffin. However, it was dead end after dead end. No idea where that thing is, if it even exists. I don't think it does. I think it's all just legend, myth. We didn't have enough information to go on after we hit our final dead end. So
And where was that? Where was that dead end? Because we've looked around a decent amount too.
All right, fine. Last time we were searching was in Rentham. Poke around a little bit, because last thing that we heard was an old script talked about the night coffin. It said that it was hidden behind elven glass.
All right. That, Shinji, I really appreciate that. It's been nice talking to you boys. And Antal will turn around and then look over his shoulder with, showing a big smile through his eyes and give them a little wave and say, "I'm sure someone with the key will come along shortly, and you guys can get to your next training session."
No, see, the problem is, Shinji, this is the other guy talking. Come on, man. Give you what you wanted. Just help us out here.
I'm sorry, but, I don't have a key. I'm really not in a position to help you guys out. And like I said, you're just in here for training. I'm sure, someone will realize you guys have been in here for too long, and they'll be along shortly.
All right.
And
Well,
we've been talking with the bosses, and we wouldn't want to miss them when they come back from tea.
and Shinji's just gonna turn around and say, "All right, well, have fun wasting your time looking for something that doesn't exist."
Oh yeah, yep. We'll have a great time wasting our time.
And they're both gonna walk back to the beds.
What happened over there?
We can talk about it later.
Did you
Get
Just-
anything good?
Yeah, I just had a nice conversation with those guys.
Alright.
Did you see Tarko in there?
No, I didn't.
That's odd.
Everyone in there was a Duskwalker.
So, we think we've explored the entire building now, and we still haven't found out where they have tea?
Oh, I would assume they're having tea somewhere else. Given how important they said it was, they probably have a separate building for it.
Wow.
And out of what appears like nowhere, you see this kind of outline of a child, like she's cloaked in invisibility, and from it appears Dahlia.
Okay.
And she says, "Listen, I hope you found what you're looking for, but you guys got to get out of here."
Yeah, they said they're going to have tea.
They did. Only problem is, while they were having tea, Tarko was being interrogated.
And they know that we're not merchants.
They do.
Oh, shit.
They broke him that fast?
They broke more than just him. Tortured the poor bastard.
Oh, he's
They said,
done.
they said that they had his family too.
Alright, let's bail.
Listen, if you want to get out of here, we're gonna have to go through the outdoor training grounds. It's your best bet.
Is there nothing we can
Tarko? No. After what they did to him, I'm not even sure his legs work anymore. He's not making it out of here.
I'll get a really big wince from Faustia.
Goodbye, good sir.
Listen, he knew what he was getting himself into coming back here. We just have to hope that what they said about his family and having them is a lie, and that they can be saved.
Well, if you think you know a way out, we'll follow you.
Let's go.
Uh,
And
Until you want to drink something before you look a little rough there.
Yeah,
Same
Anton
thing with,
should
Kit
probably have
Marcus.
some potions. Can we use health potions now before
yeah,
we?
you guys can drink some potions along the way.
Brennan, you're at 14 HP. Do you want to use a potion?
Wait, do we have our abilities reset or something?
No.
Oh god, so like I still have nothing.
2 fights a day, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, yeah. I'll drink the health potions, I guess.
Yeah, you have 3 health potions.
Is it Matt, do we know that there's gonna be at most 2 fights a day?
There sometimes will be 3 if they're like shorter fights, but expect there to be 2 fights a day. Most often, we will have exactly 2 fights a day.
So, you said we're going to some outside training grounds, Dahlia?
Yep, and you guys are running, like literally sprinting. She's going to take you through the supply room and out a trap door in the bottom of the supply room that leads outside. You go through some underground tunnels, and it will eventually appear outdoors. And she says, all you need to do is get across the training grounds, and hopefully you'll be home free. I'll try and distract them, say that I saw you going a different way.
Don't they know that you're also like a secret double agent, whatever?
Well, luckily, I was able to come into the interrogation room in time. And I don't think that Tarko's given me up yet, although it is a possibility, but I'll be fine.
Okay.
We never asked, but why are you helping the government?
Well, I'm actually from the Feywilds. I'm a Fey. And my land has been under attack by beasts of dark and more, evil creatures and men, and I made it my job to stop such evil. how I ended up exactly stopping the evil that's going on here is a long story that I unfortunately don't have time for.
Well, we're happy to have you on our side.
Yes, hopefully I can continue to be on your side, and that fact is just between us. And you guys should be on a new map?
Yes.
Yeah, scroll down.
Yeah, it should be like a big cliff.
Yeah.
Alright, well, here are the training grounds. Scale this cliff, move across the training grounds, and you should be free. Keep heading west towards Sahira.
All right. Thank you for all your help.
I hope you got what you needed. Good luck in getting rid of this darkness. I know Kara cares a lot about it. And Dahlia will once again go invisible, and you can hear her sprint off back towards the Duskwalker base. And you're faced with this giant wall. This thing is 35 feet high, and you can see that it is heavily trafficked. A lot of the rocks have crumbled and have been kind of like smoothed out. It looks like there are clear like holes on the wall that perhaps Duskwalkers use to train. So it's almost like a giant, climbing gym wall.
Well, we gotta get up this thing. We feel pretty
assume-
confident about getting up here. Maybe I could throw. Does anyone have rope?
I assume we have a rope between
Yeah,
us.
you guys have rope, yeah.
I want the Suns to do their thing.
Okay, the Suns may all scale the wall expertly.
I want to bring the rope up and drop it down.
Okay, there's no rope hanging.
Are you tying it off to something, or are the Suns?
We're holding it.
Okay.
We're good at climbing. We're not good at actually, understanding what we really should be doing with the rope. But
Yeah, fair enough. Antal's gonna motion to Faustia, like, you should go next.
Alright. Try to climb up the rope there.
Yes, I'm sorry I did. I'll be down in just a moment. I was just talking to town.
Faustia grabs the rope and takes 2 steps up using some of the holds, and then it's almost like her arms just give out and she drops.
oh shit!
Can Marcus try to catch her?
Yeah, he can do an acrobatics check. Or athletics is fine too. Yep. He can catch her as she falls. So she falls basically right into his arms. But yeah, she only made it up the wall maybe like 6 feet.
Maybe Marcus can take you up with him.
Or perhaps Optio could.
Oh yeah, we gotta get the boys.
Actually, one more tidbit on it.
So, I have a question. Can I use Optio to go up the wall if I expend a spell to give him some extra power?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. Yeah, she'll climb up on his back and just she will obviously like infuse him with some energy, and his eyes light up in like a couple of markings you can kind of see poking out from under that like rug over top of him or whatever it is. You're not sure what it is, but those also light up, and he just like slams the claw hand into the wall, and just like using that as an anchor, is just like continuously works his way up the wall, with Faustia just sitting on his back.
Awesome.
Until they're at the top.
That combination. I mean, I guess it would be hard when you're combining across lanes.
I guess Marcus will try to use the rope next.
You can get inspiration, Faustia. Okay, Marcus may use the rope effectively and climb to the top.
All right. Let's just send
Can
Mira.
Marcus double check the Suns' work on the knot?
There's no knot.
There's no knot. We're holding onto the rope.
Can he tie a knot?
No, it's not that we can't. We just we're just holding onto the rope.
There's
Alright,
just
I'll help.
4 dwarves on the end of the rope.
Yeah.
I'll help him hold on to it. Because
Alright.
Jirash is a big boy.
Mira, it looks like she has a little bit of trouble with the footholds as she's climbing up. They're a little bit slippery. They've been like smoothed over a lot, but she does make it up eventually.
All right. I guess.
Jeff can go.
Yeah. Okay.
Antal may also climb up. No problem.
Easy.
Yep.
As Vetra's climbing, she lets go of the rope, like after just a few steps, but not because she's like falling, just because she doesn't need it, and she climbs up the wall faster than anyone has without using.
Awesome.
Hello?
Yeah, there's like a motorcycle going on. Brendan.
Or is it Brendan?
It is Brendan, I'm pretty sure.
Not me. I took the wrong exit. I'm almost back.
It's
Okay,
Brendan.
Vetra's up, no problem. 2 left.
Freaking Vetra's facial expression. That's it. Give me a minute. I get it.
Kit may use the rope perfectly well. Gets up, no problem.
Nice.
Suns dig in a little bit and say, "Don't worry, kitty, we got you."
Yeah, time for the big boy.
Meow meow.
The big meow.
We get a weight check on Josh.
Weakness roll.
Oh, wait, check. As Jirash is climbing up, he is quite heavy, and even with all the Suns and Marcus, it's a lot of weight. And Jirash's feet slip, so he no longer has a foothold. So he's just hanging by the rope on the side of this cliff, and it looks like the first in line of the dwarves. He's just sliding closer and closer to the
God.
edge.
Help! We need more hands, you fools! Stop sitting around!
Marcus is close by. Marcus can jump in.
Marcus is
Marcus
already holding on.
Oh.
With no one going to help, the first Sun on the end, Yorn, I guess, if
Yeah,
he's
it's
closest to the edge, Yorn tumbles over the edge,
Oh!
and he is now hanging on the rope, and only
I'll go
3
help.
dwarves and Marcus
I'll go
are
help.
on the rope.
All right.
Help, you beardless imbeciles!
What do we do to
Faustia.
help?
Let's get an athletics check from Vetra and Tall. Wow. Hello?
I see your pointer.
It's not.
Too
Oh,
powerful.
okay, I fixed it. I had the perma pointer for a second.
Faustia will start feeding a little bit of power into Optio. Start him moving over towards the rope as well, but he's a little drained from the climb.
Let's get an athletics check from Marcus, and then an athletics check with disadvantage from the Suns since they're missing one of their men. Okay. So you're all pulling with Jirash and Yorn just hanging on the end of this, and the rope's slipping quite quickly, and it gives Vetra a little bit of a rope burn, and she lets go of the rope completely, and it's like, "Ow, God!" and starts wiping her hands on her clothes because of the rope burn, and so she's no longer holding on to the.
Alright, Kit's gonna jump in, and he's gonna use his magic to, like, levitate Jirash and the third son as much as he can.
If you want to do that, it's going to cost you one of your mana flows. You have 2 left.
Do it.
Wow, what a guy.
That's an A1 or A2.
You can use an A1 or an A2, so probably an A2. I think those are more expendable.
Yeah, get rid of the A2.
All right, and Kit is able to magically levitate Yorn and Jirash to the top of the cliff.
Oh.
Big player.
Big player.
Thank you all for your help. That was kind of scary.
And now that you guys are on the top of this cliff, you didn't really, turn around to kind of see what this training grounds look like before this because you were so focused on, getting everyone up. So you all turn around and you stand in awe at what this training grounds is.
Oh.
Oh, baby, what the flip?
Actual sharks.
What are these?
Wait, is that like Chimeco?
It looks like Chimeco a little bit, yeah.
Maybe they're jellyfish.
They're jellyfish.
And there's some little
Inferior
piranha
creature.
boys.
Some gash gills just floating around.
Some piranha boys.
Just some gash gills.
The gash gill pops out his head. Hey guys.
I'm in this campaign too.
I was gonna say, no matter how many campaigns we get removed, Gashko keeps coming back.
Keeps coming back.
By this campaign or the next campaign, Gashko is basically like Tom Kench, but with the ocean instead of rivers.
Yeah.
The whole world's my ocean. I'm its king.
Do we see people?
You do not see anyone over the training grounds.
Oh,
what
so.
you,
Oh.
what you do see is on this rock, in this rock, part of the rock looks a little bit
Floaties.
different. It looks not natural, and it looks like it can be pressed, almost like a button.
Ow.
I was hoping for some water wings.
Well, I mean, we're coming over here. We're pressing the button.
I will try to press the other one at the same time.
I'm spamming the button.
I'm straight spamming that button. All right, so the Suns press their button,
Ooh.
and a bridge forms, and Antal presses his button, and another bridge forms.
All right. Well, the suns are going on this side.
And as the bridges are forming, you can see some Duskwalkers come into the training grounds.
We've been had. Liar. Liar. Oh, it's the
Oh,
new hack token again.
Someone pressed the bridge button again. Time to go stop him.
You're not supposed to use the training grounds. Get out of here.
And we'll get a couple more of these guys. Okay.
Also, I'm hot out of spells, boys, so I can't rally people.
Hot out of spells.
Hot out of spells.
Hot out of spells.
Marcus is
Got-
not hot out of spells.
I've got some mind shafts though, but oh, we weren't kidding.
Duskwalker Ghost!
Duskwalker goes.
There's a new one, Duskwalker Ghost. Let's see. I have to just get his picture.
Oh, there he is. What a spooky boy.
He's a cool dude.
He's a cool dude.
When Dan and I were first talking about like Nashir for last campaign, this is one of the images that like I found as we were
Mhm.
like peering over stuff.
Cool.
That's pretty good.
If you remember
Could have been
Dan.
Nashir.
Yeah, I remember that.
The actual Nashir picture that Dan found is way better
Yeah.
for Nashir.
This guy's sweet though.
And you also see
Uh-oh.
Good.
Whoa.
Don't tell me you haven't thought about it.
I have actually.
Oh boy.
I need to see this meme after I post this guy's picture.
Oh my god.
Where is he?
It's good.
Oh, now I can see the meme. Oh my god. It's really good.
Oh god, there is a named baddie all the way at the back.
There is a named baddie all the way at the back.
A legendary baddie.
Legendary.
Legendary.
We can even see his face
You can.
in the corner, kind of. The face looks like a her.
Oh.
That dude's got
pecs.
that dude's got some pecs and some chest.
It is a man.
This is a very beautiful man.
Just has some feminine features.
All right.
Okay.
Look at some
I'm-
sharp boots.
Very sharp. He looks quite sharp. I'm gonna quickly go to the bathroom and then we can do passives and stuff. Okay,
Awesome.
what is...
I'm gonna grab food.
Alright. We'll reconvene in like a couple minutes.
Yeah,
Alright.
sure.
Okay, so we'll get some passives. So you guys know how the you know about the Duskwalker passive. Whenever they get cloaked, they also become deadly and they get a free basic attack next turn. I'll remind everyone of the pack token. It just means that as long as one of these guys is alive, they're all alive. And if you can hit one of them, you can actually choose which one you hit. So if this guy is here, Vetra could, instead of hitting this guy, she could choose to target this guy instead with the melee attack.
They aren't dead until all three of them have lost their health bar.
All three of them need to lose their health bar, exactly.
And hitting a AoE on 3 of them only hits one of them, right?
Nope. Hitting an AoE on 3 of them hits all of them.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Spin to win.
Spin to win can wreck them.
Could you AoE all 3 of them and then only deal damage to one of them?
Yes.
Why?
So you could triple damage on one target?
Yeah, like, let's say like these guys are dead, but then you can AoE all 3 of them. You could put all 3 procs on this guy.
Yeah.
'Cause he's the
Oh,
only one
okay.
who has health.
What if they're alive? Do they have to be dead, or would that work if they're all
No.
alive?
Yeah, it would work if they're alive.
Cool.
But just remember that they don't actually die until they're all dead. So, this guy has some passives. He has the Duskwalker passive, just like these other guys. He also has the Weapons Master passive, so he can switch between being melee and ranged. These guys also have it, the Initiates. And then he also has Mistwalker.
Actually, Jesus.
That seems relevant to this environment.
What a coincidence.
What a coincidence. And then this guy, the guy in the back, Saigo, he has this. He has a crow familiar. His name is Mori. And the crow can cast his minor action and can basic attack for him at infinite range if he would like to use the crow's basic attack instead of his own.
Okay, so we need to get to that dude.
And he also has a different passive. Swift counter. Whenever he saves a spell or his AC blocks a basic attack, he gets to cast Throwing Daggers as an immediate swift action against the guy who targeted him.
That's pretty cool.
Throwing Daggers is a basic attack that deals half the damage of a normal basic attack, so it's 1d6 plus 50% scaling. And that's it for the passives. Now you have already seen some of these buttons. Here are some more buttons on the map. Oh, I actually messed up the buttons in the beginning. Antal's button made this bridge appear. Sun's button made this bridge appear.
Aha.
That is relevant.
Gotcha.
We gotta help each other out, you know what I'm saying?
See, and I thought it
Like a
was.
50-year-old smoker now.
I wasn't even sure we were
Chocolate.
gonna fight, and I thought it might be that when we stopped pressing the buttons, our bridges disappeared. So then, like,
One guy gets left in the dust.
well, yeah, or like it's like that classic puzzle with like
Yeah.
a river and a wolf and a sheep
Oh,
and
yep.
something.
That is a classic. All right. Because Mira and Marcus are stepping out of the fight, we're actually going to take the pack out. So we won't have to worry about that.
That's what I was to say. It's like, what are we getting the reduced number of Bados? Because it seems like there's the same number.
Yeah, and we're gonna get rid of. These guys are all minions, so I think you can take them. I'm gonna get rid of one of these minions. All right, I like this. Actually, let's have this guy solo.
We get Marcus in here with a training axe just to handle all these minions.
He was beast mode at the training ass. Faustia was beast mode too. They both 3-0'd.
You know, his like weren't even close.
Yeah, they weren't. He rolled like above a 15 every single time.
Whoa.
Oh, get that stealth.
Nope, that's not what I
That's-
meant to do.
That's too bad you rolled really well.
What's happening?
Oh, I mean, it is what I meant to do. Just
Everyone's awful.
not the right button.
All right, Kit, you're the chosen one. Wow. All right, everyone's in the white zone.
Everyone's in the white zone.
I don't like this. Yeah.
Yeah, if you go over there, then I can go over here. Keep it even.
I don't know. No, this isn't good either though, because Kit and Sons don't have like any spells.
That's true. Should we put Antal over there? Swap in like Kit
Mm-hmm.
or the Suns?
Will you guys have enough damage?
Yeah, but now like we don't have any damage on this side. we need to have Antal and Vetra separate, and Kit and the Sun separate.
All right.
Which means Jirash and Faustia needs to be separate.
Yeah, it's the only way.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, this looks. So
I'm
it's fine.
also pretty low on spells.
Well, we got this, team.
We got potions.
You have a massive life pool too. Jesus.
I can restore my entire health bar like twice. If I cast one more healing spell.
Oh yeah, just to clarify, I can't make mine shafts through non-solid terrain. So, just we can't really use mine shafts here, just so you guys know.
Well, I mean,
Why do
like,
we
what
even
if
have you on the team?
we made a mine shaft that went under the water and then back up? Because this water is not very deep.
Ask the DM.
We can.
Mine
try
shaft,
the
roll for a chance of flooding.
Yeah, can he make the mine shaft and then collapse it on the enemies? Wait, you can make mine shafts for like a 15-foot distance, right?
30.
Oh, 30. Okay, because I was gonna say 15 feet will not get you across any of these islands.
It's okay. It's okay.
We can. Let's try the mine shaft. It's better to try out a new spell, just so we can get some more feel for it.
Okay.
And then in the future, if we think it's too strong,
That's the way to nerf it.
yeah,
Yep.
just because, I want to be able to make encounters like this, and not have the mine shaft just like ruin it. But I don't think it'll ruin this encounter.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's get some initiative sorted out.
Maybe we should have one side go first and then the other side.
Yeah, probably.
You want to do left to right?
Let's just do left to right. Keep it simple.
Vetra, Kit, Faustia, and then Josh.
Sons Anko.
Sons, Antal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bad guys in here. This guy.
Oh, we straight up all failed our stealth check.
Yeah.
Or our checks. That's pretty bad.
Pretty unfortunate. If I do say so. Here, we can get rid of this Duskwalker. We're gonna have. Let's see. These guys as a group.
Oh, I got to do this. Wait, what? Do I get to use my beginning of encounter effect every encounter, Matt, for Forge of Epics? Okay, because it said I clicked on it. It says the power's already been expended.
Okay, I can check that out. Aha. This has it. Okay. Click off your guy and onto your guy.
Still expended. I'll unclick again.
Here, are you clicked off your guy?
Yeah, I am now.
Okay, cool. Alright, now you should be good.
Yep. All right. They will tell tales of you beat up ninjas.
Beat up ninjas?
Okay. I need to go put a pizza in the oven. So
Carlson, where are the parents?
Okay.
they're in the drifters.
Oh.
So I'll take my turn.
Yeah, the drifters is a creepy place.
We haven't been there for like 10 years.
Yeah, it's filled with like dead things, like dead flies.
Just flies.
Dead flies, though.
Sounds like a great place to go.
Yeah, as a kid, when you get scarred.
Jesus, Brennan.
It's it's like a little cabin. It's like a skiing club type thing.
Have ever seen the movie Cabin in the Woods?
Oh,
Okay,
dear
here we go.
God.
Like that with dead flies.
this. Is it a minor or a swift? I don't remember.
It's a minor.
Okay. Can I? I'll go here. And spoils of war this guy.
I like that swift counter ability. It's cool.
It is.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Cool dude.
It's cool.
That's
dude.
that's my turn.
Okay, awesome. Good damage. Good damage. Alright, on with your pizza. Saigo is going to go. And he is going to use his minor action to have his crow, Mori. Make that guy cloaked.
Yorick Mori.
York Mori. And then he's going to have his crow attack Faustia. It's going to swoop down and claw at Faustia.
So cool. Coat claw.
And then it's Kit's turn.
Come around, burp. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
Jesus.
yeah.
I need it.
Oh my god.
I'm fine with being on this side of the fight. I should probably be with this man.
I need it.
With these two men, they both hurt themselves.
What do you want?
Brothers
from me?
Beal.
Yeah, why the Beals hurt themselves? I don't understand.
Brothers Beal and the girl that heals. Dropping their new album.
The Beals and Heels?
The Beals and heels. The Beals need heels.
Beals on Heels?
Beals where?
Instead of Meals on Wheels, it's Beals on Heels?
Never again.
Pretty good.
What?
Got only one overflow. Rip.
All right. Well, okay, I'll deal with that later. Okay. I think I can target 2/2. Stat tracker.
Yeah.
Stat. All right. 20 and 31 sound good. No issues.
33?
20 and 33.
Oh, yeah.
Beelies on Heelies.
There you go.
All right, I am done.
Alright, rack up those 2 kills. First blood. Splat.
Pretty weak.
These guys suck. This ghost is going to just move over here. And he's going to minor action and a shroud of mist
Deep cover.
goes over him.
Deep cover.
So deep cover is a state that we haven't seen yet. It's on. Marcus does have it, but he doesn't have his ability yet. This guy cannot be targeted by anything that is not adjacent to him. So it's like reverse blinded.
Wow. Okay.
So you can only hit him if you're next to him.
Wow.
So the icon is a little targeting thing that has a slash through it.
Mm-hmm.
Faustia is up.
Alright. This. Kit.
Classic that critting.
Then, I guess this kid.
The combo.
And that's her turn. She's gonna stay back here. What kind of action is it to click button?
Minor action.
Okay.
Minor action when you're next to it.
Obviously, I don't want to click this button. I'm not close enough to click this button. But-
Click that button, just collapse this bridge. You guys aren't going anywhere.
I need to keep everyone safe. Vetra, if you have an extra minor action on your turn that you could use, hitting that button would be good because it'd open up the bridge for them. Although it'll also let the ghost get to them.
Okay.
Well, no, the ghost can walk on water, so
Okay,
he
so
gets
yeah.
to us either way.
Yeah, hit the button if you can.
I think Carlson's making pizza right now. So.
So he's here.
No, I'm back.
Oh, okay, cool.
I can sense his energy. All right, I'm done.
Okay. This guy is going to do his minor action, become bolstered, and he will spend his standard action to basic attack Vetra. Oh yeah, and we can actually do that now because the attack shield will just block it. Ooh, didn't pierce AC, so the attack shield remains
Oh, that's cool.
strong.
It's all automated now.
Wow.
Yes. This guy's gonna go over here. He gets a swift action to basic attack because he's cloaked. Oh wait, he should also be deadly because he's cloaked. Huh. We'll attack Vetra. Even with the advantage. Oh. Alright, let's see if he uses normal action. He can break this shield. Alright. Wow, that's a lot of damage prevented from Vetra already this fight.
Let's go.
And he will also minor action get tanky. Josh.
Wow. Alright. I'm going to use my Protect the Pack on the Suns. I'm going to drink a potion. Oh.
It's a fatty potion.
It's a really good potion. And then I'm gonna move up.
Move up.
Okay.
Move up.
I'm done.
This guy's also going to move up. He's gonna do this. And he's gonna try and basic attack you. Oh yeah, got him. And that other Duskwalker is going to just do this.
Okay. So in order to attack multiple minions, you have to be adjacent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm just gonna chill here for now. We're gonna Hearthfire and actually we're gonna Hearthfire Jirash. And then I'm going to hit this Duskwalker with the cannon.
Missed him.
That's alright. We're good.
Alright, the initiates are up. Here and here. And they're going to... Oh wait, actually no, they're not. Because they have... no, they are. They don't want to take the AC penalty. They're going to move here and here. Do a katana on the Suns, which will be protected by Jirash, so they'll end up attacking Jirash. And removing the Sun's protection. And then the other one will katana the Suns. Oh, this is the squad that wasn't in the training grounds. They don't have experience facing these initiates.
All right.
No, sir.
But
It's actually funny how the groups stayed together like that.
before Antal's turn, I'm gonna use my Stand United on him.
Nice.
Nice. Alright. Gonna use that Stand United to hopefully blow away these minions.
It has 30-foot range, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
favorite range.
Okay.
God, Zelius it.
Hate to see it.
That was a crit too, damn.
Yeah.
35 damage.
Well, time to just reload then.
Reloading.
And I'm done.
Alright.
Alright, these, let's see, is he within 30? No. He is not, so these Dustwalkers are just chilling. And we're back to the top. Quick
turns.
round, boys.
use my minor action to click the button.
Okay, excellent. In a bridge will form across the way. Bom, 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 bom. And here, we'll, now, here, maybe we'll do this. To show that the buttons have been clicked.
Matt, with my might / second strike, do I get to cast it in a different direction, or does it have to get cast at the same spot?
Nope, you can cast it wherever you would like. You just get to cast it for free next turn. That's it. You can cast it wherever you want.
Alright, well then I will hit this Duskwalker 14 with
Oh!
that.
You hate to see it. He's gonna hit you. Well, he missed. Everyone sucks.
I'm done.
Oh, he almost broke an AO too. He rolled 3 or something. Did you? Oh yeah. Okay. All right. This guy's up. He is going to. This guy invisible. And then he's going to claw Faustia again. Oh.
Ouch.
That was a chunk. Kid is up.
The kit.
Man. I like the regeneration.
Still have it.
It tastes good. Zap.
Okay.
What happened? What? You provoked an attack of opportunity.
You did.
Can I get advantage on that lightning bolt?
No. He's just gonna attack you back. For AOs, even though they don't have a ranged weapon, that's just how we're gonna. He's gonna throw his longsword at you.
Okay.
Your G.
Yeah, something's glitched with my surge, by the way.
You have -2.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Is it possible to go negative?
No. So, I am not sure how you managed to do that. Let's
You're full.
I used I think it was 2 turns ago where I used like a Everflow and then I hit Energy Surge, but I thought I had points in it. I don't think it was at 0.
Yeah, no, because it won't let you use it if you have 0. So
Yeah.
you definitely did.
Well, can I use it if it's -1? I can probably Everflow if it has 0, right? Because it just takes.
Oh yeah, you probably can.
Yeah, so that's probably what happened.
I see. Okay, well, this guy's up. He's gonna walk over here. He's gonna switch to his ranged form. And he is going to throw a shuriken at Jirash.
Ooh.
Alright. Well, as a minor action, Faustia will use her life pool. And she will also use her standard action to heal Kit. Just a regular.
Big.
And that's her turn.
Okay. These boyos are up. This guy's gonna move here. Here. Fortunately, neither of them got hit last turn. So we get 2 basic attacks this turn. Missed one. Cloaked. And then we'll hit Kit. Ching. Then it'll hit me. Oh! All these AOs. Are you here, Kit?
Dead.
Alright, I'm gonna lightning bolt for him. Got him. Okay, Jirash is up.
All right.
G-Bash.
Let's see. Do that. All right, let's thunder over the savannah on the suns and Antol. Boom. Then let's just basic attack this initiate. I can only hit one of them. Iron Claw 80. That's all right. And then I'm gonna pop my roar stacks.
The
And-
Rio.
And that's my turn.
Wow.
What the
Wait.
heck? I definitely clicked on the suns to be sheltered.
Did you somehow change the angle of Faustia's face?
No.
I feel like when I look at her like regular portrait, it doesn't look like she's looking that far left.
She is.
She is, I swear.
Don't question it. Return to your homes.
What gets me is Vetra. When like you hover over her like picture, it looks like her head is tilted farther back than like her head like on her token. And like
Yeah, I
looks
could
like she's
see
looking
that, yeah.
down more. Like it look like on her token thing, it doesn't look like she's looking down as much as it does in her
It's true.
portrait. It's freaking me out.
Yeah, I can
Optical
see that.
illusion.
And,
Optical illusion.
the sun's you only see one sun. Really, there are 4.
Looks like there's just the one, but secretly.
Secretly. No one knows.
Where did all these dwarves come from?
Alright, this guy, oh my god, he missed both his attacks.
Let's go.
This guy sucks.
How about
you,
get good?
Good kid. Alright, sons.
All right,
See if someone can actually basic attack.
we're gonna pump up ourselves. Our eyes are gonna glow, and we're gonna get pumped up.
Well, let's go.
Can I give you advantage right now?
You might not need to.
Okay.
Oh, that's the confidence I like to hear.
Because I think I give myself. Or did we put that in the kit, Matt, or no?
What?
The like when you use 4, something happens. Like 4 kinship.
Oh yeah, I think you're right.
We can talk about that later. Yeah, you should use it.
yeah, it definitely doesn't seem necessary with all
Yeah.
around.
Hit me with it.
Okay.
If you want.
Hit me with your thought.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And you even crit?
Oh, what
My
are these
God.
crits? My god.
My god.
My god.
Get back.
Okay. 2 kills for the Suns.
Sons!
Sons! Alright, we're good.
PC
Oh,
Hype Train?
PC Hype Train.
PC Hype Train. Alright. Gonna walk up. Gonna shoot this fool.
Wow.
Alright. We're going to ready this up.
Ooh. Ooh.
And we're good.
Oh, he's ready. Alright, these boyos are... They're just gonna be chilling. Waiting it out. Alright, Vetra's up. She's fully stacked on Blood Rush.
Okay. Let's see. I'll take the AOO. Hello.
I hear you, Carl.
Hello?
Hello. I'll take the AOO from 84.
Oh, sorry. Oh! Crit miss.
So many crits.
A lot of crits. Ooh. Oh, this is the Might Slash. It's got the second strike. Ooh! 14 damage, exploit weakness? Okay.
That's a max roll.
Jeez.
Actually, maybe
Okay.
not. So it was a crit.
Jeepers.
Creepers.
I'm done.
Where'd you get those sneakers?
Target.
Target. On sale.
Target. Target.
I'm gonna Crow Claw. Ooh, speaking of crits. This bird is just like literally hanging around Faustia, clawing her every single time it can. Like it's just flying like around her. It's not even like leaving her vicinity.
Mean.
No bully.
All right, Kit.
Can we wait, am I just... I'm gonna try something. I'm at -1. We're doing it, boys.
What?
I'm just trying to... I'm trying to get out of the negative zone.
You're still in the negative zone.
Hold on. Not anymore.
This turn is super illegal.
Wah, 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 wah. No, it's not. It's perfectly legal.
It was pretty illegal how you got here.
Yes, I'm...
You did it in the wrong order.
But how you got here is pretty illegal.
I will make it legal. I...
My general theory to Kit is just as long as he's not doing too much damage, it's just whatever.
I will make it legal.
No, that's some big damage.
I'm done.
Okay.
You're Dune.
Uh-oh. I got only 1 mana flow left. I'm
This guy's
gonna
go back into melee range.
I'm gonna tell Faustia to heal me.
Hysteria? She's a plant. I'm gonna tell this Hysteria over here.
I mean, she's getting eaten by birds. Might as well be a plant.
This guy is going to move extremely quickly and leave a mist trail behind him as he strikes Antal, which will end up hitting Drosh, and then he'll just hit Drosh.
He strikes Antal, which will hit Drosh. And then he'll hit Drosh.
Oh, look at that.
But he hit Drosh. He
Big
hit
save.
Antal anyways.
Yeah, I got hit.
Oh, shoot.
Big save.
Also, Antal is on fire.
You definitely shouldn't be on fire. That's
This is some hot mist.
It's more like steam, honestly.
It's just steam. Here, I'm gonna. Hey, Jeff, can you click off of Antal if you're on him right now?
Yes, I'm off.
I'm just gonna fix this real quick. Where are you? HP. I have your 8 HP. Okay. And no more fire for you. And then heal 0. And then he'll recast it on Jirash. He was supposed to originally. Hiya! And then I'm going to go into the macro and fix it so it stops making you on fire. Okay, in the mist, cloak around him will remain. He can only be by guys who are next to him. And then it will be Faustia's turn.
Alright. Well. Faustia will try to heal herself.
Whoa.
Yeah, Rob.
Hear that, Rob?
Fair enough.
This dog makes too much noise.
Give Kit some health. There, and then next turn if she heals Kit, it'll be really good. She should protect herself from all these birds. She's gonna actually move a little bit to one side. Try and get away from the bird. Hopefully. She's not entirely sure what to do.
Do it.
That's it.
Alright. This guy's gonna basic attack Vetra. Are you serious?
Which one was that? 14?
The one right
Bad.
in front of you.
Well, so much for your second strike and being able to kill him. He's gonna kill himself here.
What?
Okay. Well done. And he had your spoils, so you'll become glorious. This other guy's up. He's gonna try and longsword Kit. Got him.
Got him.
That's what you think.
Got him. Jirash is up.
Alright. What is this little target thing?
He can only be hit by guys next to him.
Okay. That's what I thought. Alright, well... looks like these guys are in a 10-foot burst.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Is the A3?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my A3.
Wow, big
What?
guy.
I don't even know what it does.
It's Howl at the Moon.
Nope. Not even close.
It's kind of close, like...
Not no.
No, they
Don't give him this.
I don't think any of those words are.
But they share some letters, I mean...
I mean, it's the English language. Like,
Yeah,
you got
like,
that.
he's
It's true,
halfway there.
you know. Not take a guess in Spanish.
It's the English language.
Give him that wild thrash.
Wild thrash.
Oh.
These guys are getting thrashed. But I'm getting thrashed by this crow team.
Team.
Yeah, this is where Jirash drops the blade and just brings out the claws
Ooh.
Ooh.
and goes to
Rawr.
town on these two guys.
Jeez. I'd be exhausted too if I had to fight off a giant tiger.
And I got my 2 stacks and my let's see, no one's up there. I am going to just protect the pack on the Suns. Okay, and that is my turn.
Okay. This boy's up. He's going to hit Suns, which will just hit Jirash. And remove the protect. And he has no minor action this turn, so he can't do that.
Alright.
Excuse me?
Oh,
Dog. This dog really liked that guy. She's really sad that he got exhausted.
It's begun from this house.
That was I thought that was one of us.
That was Harper.
that's really authentic if it was. Alright, we're gonna try and kill this Duskwalker ghost.
Whoa, it's a lot of damage you're gonna have to deal then.
Yeah, dude, huh?
Oh well, then I can.
That's a lot of damage you think you're packing there, champ.
Well, when he has advantage.
You missed, you. Oh, shit.
God dang it.
It's okay. It's okay. No, watch.
Watch.
Hey, shall we again?
Brainstorming.
Okay.
I think Harper heard that in my headset and thought it was the doorbell.
All right. So now I can give you advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Mm-hmm.
This is HP. Oh, that's crit again? This guy's
Wow,
a
am I
monster.
broken?
Jeez.
Is this the fight where we find out that, like, the Suns don't need anyone else? They can just do all their own damage?
That they don't,
One
because
man
they're
army.
a team player.
I don't know right now. It's not looking like that.
Mario.
Hey, I'm gonna step here. Press the button.
All right, now we'll
I'm
unlock
dead.
the bridge on the other side. Bum bum bum.
And I guess I'll come back down here. Help kill this guy. I can't hit.
And God,
Alright, I'm done.
God, unlucky. All right, back up to Vetra. She's got her second strike this turn.
Never. lucky.
So, how do I use the second strike?
You can just click on Might Slash again, and it should work. I think.
Power's already been expended.
Okay, let me see that. Okay, well, let's just do this for now, and then use it, and then I can look at that after. Big damage.
Should it still proc glory or make me blood pressed?
I'm not
Like-
sure. I think so.
Yeah.
Seems a little strong, but yeah, for now we'll leave it as it is.
Okay, so now I still have my standard minor, right?
Yep, you still have everything.
Ooh, hello, initiates.
Oh
You say-
God.
I just thought you said the shits. Like in a shear. The shits.
Flame from the future.
Hello, the shits.
Oh.
Oh,
Lordy.
Oh God.
What's with these crits?
Well, exploit always crits when they're debuffed.
We have
Yeah, it does.
Oh, well.
Oh, well.
Way to ruin it.
Wow.
Okay, Vitra's good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Chromie. I want you to Chromie. That's my fourth move. Bring it on.
Gonna make that guy visible, and he's gonna go ahead and crow. Yeah, Faustia. You gotta get to this guy.
Hell yeah. I'm on my way. Uh-oh. Heal me.
I need healing.
Is that guy in 30?
Yeah.
Genji needs healing.
I request healing.
I don't require him.
Pro Genji.
Pro Genji.
Oh. Wow, wait, I actually can't do anything. Alright.
Oh, that's a big bolt.
Yeah, it's more than 3 damage.
So 7 lightning bolts. That's 20 in your deck. You're cheating.
Ah. I have 5 war chiefs.
I have 5 squadron hawks.
It's the 5th lightning bolt.
It's the 5th lightning bolt.
The 5th lightning bolt is actually just the 5th lightning bolt.
5th lightning bolt.
I'm done.
Oh.
Is the 5th lightning bolt like a shock?
No, it's burst lightning.
Oh, true.
Yeah, I want to use a health potion real quick. It's not working.
I think you're all out of health potions.
What?
Yeah.
Remember you used 2 because you
I
had to
thought
heal
I-
from 14 HP?
Yeah. Shit. I need more healing.
I don't think he's been targeted by an enemy yet.
No,
He needs
Thirty
he
healing.
was. He was, but he got the attack of opportunity.
Yeah, we got the AOO, yeah.
My god, that ability is so ridiculous.
Alright, I'm out of stuff for the turn.
Okay, Josh is up.
Oh boy.
She's trying to get on the internet.
Oh.
Matt, she typed in squirrel.com.
Oh god.
Shift in what?
Squirrel.com.
You know, squirrel.com.
Over
Twitch
here.
TV/Squirrel IRL cams.
Louis likes Squirrel Pub. Or Squirrel Hub. Or X Squirrels.
Oh god.
No, wait, that's no.
The nuttiest of the squirrel websites.
Yes.
Oh my god. Squirrel is apparently a perfume company.
I'm done.
What? Really?
Also, another crit. Just calm down, guys. Antel's supposed to be the only one who crits, but he just can't hit any.
I'm critting, just not hitting any.
Critting, not hitting.
Are you
Who's
gonna
big
do
bonging?
this?
It's Carlson.
And then we're gonna do because Antel's protected. That guy's chilling. Suns are up. Oh, save the bleed immediately.
Alright. We're gonna keep hitting Jirash with that hearth fire. He's getting used to it. Kapow. Yeah, Laura knows.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right, Antal, come on.
All right, I'm giving
Come
Antal
on.
the advantage.
All right, yeah, we believe.
Stand United on the Antal. Boom, here we go.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
All right. Here we go. Oh, no
Yep.
crit, no crit when it mattered.
Hey, no.
And when the world needed him most, didn't crit.
No crit is better than no hit, so we take those.
Today, me and these 4 dwarves actually crit.
These 4 dwarves.
All right. Orange boys now have a target, so I guess we're gonna go on Kit. Wow. Okay. Back up to the top. Vetra's up. Is Carlson present?
Got that?
I think he's getting his pizza.
Okay.
Lucky son of a gun.
Do we want to come back to him, or do you want someone to do it, or?
I mean, I think he's just gonna walk up here and hit these 2 guys. But
Probably, right?
Let's. I'll take the bad guy's turn first.
Yeah.
And then Crowclaw, you know what's up.
You already know who it is.
You already know who it is. Na 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 na.
Cue the song.
Let's go for maybe this side of the map. I don't know. This is. I guess
mean,
we'll just go.
Yeah, Carlson's just gonna kill the two guys, right? Yeah.
All right, we're just gonna go. He's going to Kusanagi. These two guys got him. Then he's going to exploit weakness.
Beautiful.
This guy
2 kills.
kills. 2.
All right, Kit. Now you're up.
I got nothing to do. So
Go press that button.
Yeah, I'll press the button.
Ding ding ding.
God, remember that Pokemon gym level where like to get
Yes.
through, you had to, I hope it's not like that.
Oh my god.
Oh god, it's like that. I'll press it again. Maybe this will work again.
No.
Okay, no, press it again. It's not like that.
You're out of action.
All right. Fine.
I can
You don't
use
have a standard action this turn. You can go ahead and use your standard action to press it twice.
Okay. I'm done.
Okay. Oh hey, hold on. Did I forget to give you regeneration? I did. Let's do that.
Button's very pressed.
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Jiraj is up. Cleanses the bleeding.
Well, I'm just going to. Whoop. I'm gone.
What? Oh.
Whoa.
There we go. Okay, I'm going to, since I can't hit this guy, I'm going to protect the pack on Antal.
Earn your stripes.
And then I'm gonna run. Is he gonna hit me?
He is. What else you got? Anything?
No, I'm just gonna run away. So if he's gonna hit me or not.
No, he's not. Sorry,
Okay.
I guess I cut out.
I heard he is, and then nothing more.
No, he is not.
Okay. Then I'm done.
He's up. He's going to. Oh, he should get deadly because he's supposed to get deadly whenever he gets cloaked. He's going to longsword the suns for the swift action since he was cloaked, and then he will longsword the suns again.
What? He's still there?
What?
This madman.
I thought he left.
And then he'll minor action. Suns are up.
Okay.
Do it to him.
You know I have to do it to him.
I'm gonna Hearthfire. Jirash again. I'm gonna attempt to basic attack this Duskwalker.
Alright, I'm gonna give you advantage for that.
Okay.
Hopefully this will free up Antal's turn.
Oh, I did this wrong. That's fine.
Come on.
Ah!
Ah.
Wow, really? Okay. Now, can I champion? Oh no, I guess I can't. Champion has to be part of an attack, right? I can't just like champion myself and sit on it.
No, you can do that. Sounds fine.
Okay. Okay. I'm done.
All right, see if Antal can finish the job.
All right, we're getting confident. It's the best time.
Oh my god.
You know, I'm done.
Oh my god.
Tend to a
So
lady.
unlucky.
Should have just run for the button.
Alright,
This side
Vetra.
needs us.
Yeah, we're throwing.
Hey man, if you want to swim or try and jump, do that.
Ooh.
Uh,
Are there like piranhas in there?
No.
You can see some animals, but it would need a nature check to have you be able to identify them.
Hmm.
They're just cardboard cutouts, Brennan. Don't worry.
I might be able to freeze the water. Wait, oh, I have Jesus ability.
What?
Yeah,
Oh, so are you here?
Mm-hmm.
I've
Alright, it's
I've,
your turn.
I've literally walk on water ability. I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Yeah,
He actually does. It's his cantrip.
Oh, nice.
called the Jesus. I must Matt change the name or something.
Okay, I didn't change the name, but it was never Jesus.
It's called Jesus.
And you have to roll a check in order to be able to do it.
What? That's not how it works.
All right,
It
I'll
is.
do the swim.
Yeah.
Oh my
You're
god,
diving
now
into the
we're
water?
What are you doing?
now we're throwing.
Diving into the water, Vetra?
I didn't hear the answer if there was things in there that kill us.
I mean, you can see, 9 times, Vetra. You can see animals. You don't really know if they're at all harmful unless you do a nature knowledge check.
They're just goldfish.
I wonder why there are all these bridges.
They're goldfish.
They definitely don't want us to disturb the
All right, Vetra. You can clearly identify that there are sharks in the water. You are not sure about the other animals,
Mm.
and you're not exactly sure how friendly those sharks are, but you know that they're sharks. That's about all.
I'll throw Kit over to the right, and then I'll swim straight.
all you have to do is outswim him, not the shark.
I'm not swimming. I'm walking on water.
I will stay still.
Okay.
I don't think I can hit them. No.
Just try jumping.
Could you spin across?
Try spinning.
No, I only go 15.
Oh, okay. The old Trinivere.
All right, this guy's up, and you know what it is? Crow is gonna keep crowing.
Leave that poor girl alone.
Kit's up.
Look at this value regen.
What's that song go? I can walk on water. All right.
What?
If I could walk on water, yeah, I know what you're saying.
If I can walk on water, I can show you
I can tell you
what's
what's
next.
next. Make you believe. Make you forget.
Roll a knowledge arcane. If you succeed, you may walk on for 4 minutes.
It's a long time for D&D.
What is this?
Come on,
Yep,
get
it's
her.
11 minutes.
Knowledge arcana.
All right,
Walk
Kit. You
on
are able
water.
to have mana mastery. You may walk on water for the rest of this encounter.
Sure, prize. It's me.
What?
Duskwalker 68.
That's really cool.
Welcome to the game.
Does he have to do a climb check?
This
to get
guy's
up there,
cloaked,
or-
remember?
Nice
He can't-
cantrip, Brennan.
Wait, what is this
I
guy?
like that.
68?
He's cloaked.
Oh, is that why I can't? Actually, I can't even hit him. All right, I guess I'm done. Well, I guess, yeah. Can I move 60?
Yeah, you use your
Yeah.
standard action to move.
All right, where's the next button? All right, pressing a button, I can't do it, right?
Correct.
I am done.
Okay.
one's leaving me.
What, are you getting pecked at?
Alright, I will give Vetra some regen. And heal her. Alright. That's my turn.
Okay. Josh is up.
All right, yeah. Over here. I'm gonna press this button.
That was the dog button. You made a mistake.
Hello?
Yep.
What we want.
Oh, I think Matt is taking the dogs out.
Why you just meow meow?
Meow.
You're probably good to go though, Dan.
I'm done.
Wait,
I
did
moved,
you make it? Oh, you just moved?
I moved and opened the bridge.
Oh,
Okay.
you pressed the button. Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't do anything else.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, this guy is going to minor action, get his free basic attack. Then he'll get his normal basic attack. Ooh, small damage roll.
Oh god.
And this guy's up. Gonna move over here, get his free basic attack. And then he will get his normal basic attack. Small roll. Okay.
I'm going to use a potion on myself. Then I'm also, because I don't trust myself, I trust Antal. I know you've missed some attacks, but I believe in the Hearthfire. I'm going to hot with myself.
I definitely need healing.
And then I'm going to use the Stand United on Antal. Please kill this guy.
Alright.
Alright.
There
Thank
we go.
you.
Hey.
Walk 30 feet. Reload. Done. Hello? Done? I'm done? Okay.
Bo, 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 bo.
Tanky man. Okay.
Okay, I have to go to the bathroom so bad, so I'll be back in just like 2 minutes.
Yep.
Liar.
Go. Pin to win. Aha! And now you have a debuff. Wow. How many brights do I have? I need 2 brights.
I love this. It's called Spin to Win.
Spin to win until you die.
If I could walk on water.
Wait,
I
let me tell
think
you
that's
again.
swift action. I'm not entirely sure.
Do.
Read a Jesus meme in the chat. Look at your freaking Kit's face is my favorite for the memes. It's too good.
Oh, I have to get the regen too.
Beals and heals.
I think, yeah. I'm gonna go get my pizza, but can you tell Matt to do the regen thing when I get back? When he gets
Yeah.
back.
I'm back. Is Vetra's turn complete?
Yep, she just needs the regen.
Ah, I see. Got that blight blade? Oh boy.
Yeah, he wanted you to be. Oh, never mind. You did it. Okay. He's good.
All right, this guy's up. We're gonna have the first crow claw that's not on Faustia. Wow.
Wow.
Then we got the
Damn.
courage.
Wait, am I dead?
You got down, son.
When did that happen?
You got downed.
Heal me! Healer!
Hailor. And we're just gonna give a nice touch of the crow this guy. All right, Kit.
The hell?
Let's see. Do you have inspiration? So you have inspiration. So
Use
you
it.
You can use it on your stabilize attempt, or you can see if you stabilize, then possibly use it on a revive attempt.
That's too good.
I'm gonna do that.
Oh my god, Rob.
Ooh. Alright, now I'll go for revive with advantage.
The Lamau's the best part.
Okay. No, you're supposed to do use inspiration.
Reset advantage?
No, use inspiration. Yeah. And now do the revive attempt. Hey, now you can take your turn like normal, except that guy's invisible next to you.
Haha. It is me, walk on water guy.
Help yourself, Lamau.
I will use my standard to walk more. I am done.
Oh, Kid's going in.
Yeah, you just got downed, and I'm not quite sure what your plan is now.
Where's the button? The precious button.
Oh no, Kid's gone rogue. He's
Should-
drunk
should-
with power.
Should we tell him there aren't any more buttons?
He's hiding behind the rock. He's good.
There's one more button.
Wait, I don't think anyone pushed this button.
Red
Literally
fast.
the button next to you.
You fool!
I don't need buttons. I'm above them.
Oh my. Okay.
I am above buttons.
I have ascended.
You're muted, by
Witness
the way, Rob.
me.
Good. Did you full move, Rob?
Yeah, he full moved and he pressed the button.
Would you look at that?
The muted boy.
Oh, wait, but our button, we gotta
whoops.
jump for it.
I didn't
You gotta
realize
jump
that
for
You're
one.
your-
gonna have to toss me.
But yeah,
Well, you gotta
I
catch
pressed the
up
button.
if anyone's gonna toss you.
That's true.
He's only got 8 legs, alright?
Oh god. Centipede sons.
No, no memes. No memes.
Forbidden.
Alright,
Don't worry, I don't really want to make a human centipede move. We're good.
I'm moving up here, and I'm going to basic attack both of these guys.
Ooh, get him, Jirash. Take matters into your own hands.
Oh, my
Claws.
teammates are slow.
Like, physically or mentally?
Definitely physically.
Oh, the crit! Your crit so much this fight.
I'm gonna most damage.
That's like your third crit.
And then I'm gonna use my minor action to drink a potion. Yummy, yummy. Alright.
Yummy, yummy.
I'm done.
All right, this Duskwalker's up. All right, Vetra, you need to do a. Where is this? Check.
Hey guys, I'll be back in like 5 minutes. All right.
Okay, 5 minutes.
I should be back in time for my next turn. Probably less than 5 minutes.
When you smile, eat it.
Oh, he missed. Oh, he has to take poison damage.
What did you say I had to do, Matt?
Roll perception check. See if you can see this guy when he's moving away from you. Even though he's cloaked. Okay, Vetra, you can basic attack him if you want, because you do see him.
I cannot spoils of war.
No, you can just basic attack, just an AOO. Or you can choose not to if you want to save up your blood rush.
Screw that.
What's? Oh yeah.
Auto crit.
Never mind. Never mind. It's like, what's going on with this fight?
Okay.
Yeah, Vetra gets a little bit of a pass because he gets.
It's so Tryndamere, and I love it.
All right, that guy's turn is over. Sons.
Can you imagine? Oh no, never mind. Rugs. I have to press the button on the other side. I'm just gonna heal myself. All right.
Antal.
All right, let's. Hello, boys. I'm good. I stopped there.
Okay. You gonna minor action do anything?
Nope.
Okay.
Hello, boys.
Hello, boys. We're gonna go back to melee form. And we're gonna katana twice and proc to protect it on Antal. These poor souls. Alright, Vetra's back up.
Let's go, Vetra.
Got that?
Ooh. Oh!
Get the poison kill.
Probably will. Side
Where's
goes
the
up.
kit?
He's gonna move a little bit over here. He's gonna cast a spell. And a swarm of crows is going to swirl around Kit.
Oh, he's gone mad with power.
I mean, God. Brendan?
I'm back. It happened again?
What happened?
What did you expect?
You boned the boss with 1 HP!
I didn't think he was the boss.
Well,
Then you're an idiot!
Well, then you are lost!
Oh god. Alright.
Isn't it? Is it -3 or -5? You die.
-3, you're dead.
Sorry, I got my new character already planned out. We're good to
His name is
go.
Tick.
Is the plan all along? His name is Tick.
Kit is the new Sanuba.
Oh, yes.
Sabuna. Sanuba. It's the same letters.
Simba? Mario?
Simba?
Mario.
Mario.
Alright, Faustia. You want to cast this from Vetra? You want to give him a little bit of a heal because he's condemned and just will die to poison. He'll still die to poison.
I could.
Are you Celeste or are you Faustia?
I'm trying to think. I can't get to him no matter what. I cannot reach Kit.
If I give this guy a potion, will he die?
No, the
Wait,
healing
what?
gets reduced. It doesn't actually hurt him.
Oh.
Yeah, the healing just gets reduced.
It's not hell bent or whatever it was.
Kit's pretty far away.
Yeah, he might actually be dead. So.
He's got a 50% chance to save
Oh right.
and stop bleeding out.
Yeah. So.
Also, remember, James, you have a free
But
free
the
advantage
last
whenever you want.
hits.
Well, wait a
NPC's gonna
second.
Be like,
That
reset.
the Suns can use, right? Or is it?
Yeah, you can use. I just wanted to remind you.
Yeah. I don't know.
Heavy's gonna go for the resets.
I mean, there's a way.
A way for him to die or a way for him to live?
Oh
Both.
shit! I'm so far away.
All right, Faustia, what are you doing?
I might be able to get to him. But. Alright. I'm just gonna give this guy a little zap.
Oh, she wants it. Oh, yeah.
I'll go over here.
Faustia and Antal have the same number of kills this fight. I'm not salty.
That's salty. Okay. Jirash is up.
All right. See if we can knock these two guys down. Another couple of. Boom.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Got him with the 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay. And so we have to hit that button. You know what? I don't really trust myself. I'm just gonna protect the Pac-Man Antal. And then I'm gonna move over here. All right, I'm done.
Okay.
Sons.
Sun.
Son Gotrek.
Go Trekada-san.
Otaka.
Excuse me.
God dang it. Just in case you, someone else needs advantage to try and save Kit. It's on you, Jirash.
Alright. I'm gonna get a running start,
Oh, baby.
bend the corner, and try and jump this. Can I use acrobatics, or does it have to be athletics?
Oh, you can. Yeah, you should use
Give him
acrobatics.
inspiration! We're giving him advantage.
Oh shoot! Sorry, I was not paying attention.
Doesn't have to be used just for attacks.
I don't need it. I don't need it. Save it to save Kit.
All right, I'm trusting you. No, I didn't even know that you gave it to me. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, okay.
All right, Antal is able to easily leap the
Let's go.
distance,
Oh, I'm over here.
bridge the gap, and land on the other
Overshoot.
side.
I'll walk back and press the button.
All right.
Nice job.
This Get energy.
And I guess I'll use my standard action to cast that. So I'm all ready to fight.
Oh, he's fully juiced up. Okay. We're back at the top. Only the boss remains. It's Vetra's turn.
All right. It's so far. Okay, so what do I do for this guy?
Heal check. Or wait, he's already... No, he's not stabilized, so yeah, heal check.
Is that a stabilize attempt?
No, that's on your own character under your skills. You should have heal.
Heal. Before. Boom. Okay.
Unfortunate, I missed it by 1.
And I'm done.
Alright. This guy is up. He's gonna move up here.
Hold on. Was the guy? No, I didn't. Never mind. I didn't spoil the war. That guy that Faustia killed.
Okay, and he is going to Crowstorm. You two. So a flurry of crows surrounds Jirash and the Suns and pecks and claws at them, causing open wounds on Jirash, resulting in him bleeding. And then he is going to the crow comes back to him and is sitting atop his shoulder, and the crow's gaze eats the Sun's.
What?
Hold on. Canceling this. Something's going on. Let's see this. Gotta check this macro. Oh. Let's do this. Okay, let's hope this works now. You saved the Eye of Mori.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Alright, Kit. Stabilize attempt.
Save me.
Wait, no.
Uh-oh.
I wanted to give him inspiration.
You're not close enough.
One step
yeah.
closer to the edge.
God.
And I'm about to die.
I need a hero to save. No.
Here she comes. Here she comes.
Here comes my hero.
She rolls
Watch
2
her
ones,
as
she's
she
dead.
goes.
I
Do
do
it.
a heal check targeting him, right?
Yep. You roll 2 ones, gets dead. Okay. Well
He's
done.
exalted?
Yeah, don't you have that enchantment?
You're right, I do. Ooh, shakalaka. Alright. I'm done.
Kit, you fool.
Ooh, Drosh is in the red. You don't see that very often.
No, you don't.
There you get over there and I'm almost out of spells.
He does have 5 stacks of his passive.
He does.
That was a big stretch you just made there.
Yeah. I have to like get up and walk around. Just...
Wow. Remember when we didn't have extra bars under our health bars?
Mm.
Yeah, what a time.
Dark
Such an
Souls.
inferior time.
Yeah.
So cool. We have bars under health bars. We can keep track of all our stats. This is next level.
It is next level.
Like, no one is on our level for D&D.
There's no way.
No. There's no way.
I'm telling you, we should have gone to that card shop last night where they were playing D&D and been like, you know what? I just don't know anything.
No,
Just, like, whip out a laptop, like, let me show you the game everyone's playing.
Watch this.
And by everyone, I mean exactly 9 people.
But usually fewer on a given.
Usually fewer.
Come over here.
Oh?
Over here. I'm going to use my bushwhacker's compass on this guy.
Oh yeah.
Ah, yeah, pull him in.
We're going in. Oh, I'm a fool, actually. I messed up. That's okay. Alright. And I'm going to,
Oh, yeah.
Real.
That's the juice.
Oh, look at the exalted roar.
Is he also cleansed of the bleed, or is that something else?
If you expend 5 stacks, yep. You are cleansed.
That's really cool.
nice. Alright. And I am done. Alright, and at the beginning of your turn, I'm going to give you an advantage.
Nice.
Window. Oops. There we go.
Whoops.
Alright, I'm gonna give it back.
Yeah, I thought as much.
I'm gonna hit this fool with the cannon. Oh wait, whoops! Oh wait, I'm already juiced from last time. I think. I don't think those probably don't stack, right?
Yeah, let's not stack them.
Let's not stack them.
Let's not stack those.
And then I'll juice myself. Because I can't juice you guys unless you're rallied. Okay. Yeah, we're good where we're standing. We're good.
Alright. We're going to try and make our way back over to here.
Okay.
So, I guess jumping from here, make another acrobatics check.
Once again, Antal can jump the distance.
Alright, and from here, we are exactly in range.
Oh, exactsies.
And we'll take a shot at Saigo.
Take the shot.
Take the shot.
Oh my god.
41 damage, though.
And because your
Real
attack
fake
missed,
damage.
he gets to use his throwing daggers on you, which will end up hitting because you're
Oh. Sorry, Josh.
It's okay.
protected.
Don't mind.
Critical 5!
God, that counter's so cool.
Alright, and I will, reload.
God damn, this is just not your fight, unfortunately. So unlucky. Alright, Vetra.
Hey, Jiraj.
What's up?
Remember, you can give him advantage on his attack.
He wasn't in range, right?
Is he out of 30 range?
He's at 25, which is...
Oh, whoops. I didn't measure right.
It's all good.
Maybe.
I mean, I wasn't in range to start the turn. I got in range.
Okay, Vetra's up.
Alright. Oh. Is kid fixed yet?
I am fixed.
He's not completely fixed. He needs to get a revive attempt, which you can make him perform as a minor action. You can make him to
I will
perform
do
a
that. He can perform a revive attempt.
Okay. Alright, Kit. Revive attempt. You will remain
Nice.
down, but it's okay. Faustia can still heal you now because you're no longer bleeding out. So. Oh, but you don't have a turn before she goes.
Well, he has a turn before I go. Unfortunately,
that's
he
what I
has a
mean,
turn after
like-
I go.
Yeah, he's
I'm done.
okay. This guy is up. He's going to summon another flurry of crows that swirl around him that will hit Vetra and Jirash.
Jeez. So much damage.
Oh, so much damage. Okay, and he's good. Alright, okay, let's see if you can get a revive attempt here. 50% chance. He's already failed one. Math don't fails now. Brendan,
That's sorry.
you're good. Just do a revive attempt to see if you're. Another 2, eh? Okay.
Just
Oh,
leave me.
Faustia.
Leave me.
Alright. Faustia will just. We're not playing around here. Steal him.
Girls around me, drinking that Irish cold beer.
Actually, just see. Alright. Nice.
Crit heal.
Oh. And there you go. That's my turn.
Okay, Josh.
I'm out.
You're out.
Basically.
You have one spell left.
That's right. I'll have to save. That's Jirash's.
Hit him.
Alright, he will get 2 throwing daggers you because you missed your attack.
He misses.
Fortunately, he missed.
Alright, I'm gonna drink my potion. Okay, I'm done. And I will give my advantage to Antal.
Nice.
Unless there's some in the other. I'm going to the email right now, but I came up with it, so.
Here you go. Vetra, join the Thought Lift.
It's a lot of status eye.
Status eye.
Ooh, big damage.
I guess I'll give advantage to Dantal.
I already have it.
He might be out of range anyway. Yeah, he is. You could give it to Jirash or myself, though.
I do. Oh, you just used it.
Spread the
You still
love.
use it?
You can still use it though. It can be used on anything. Like for instance, you could use it to help him save the murder of crows, but you have to cast it on an allied turn.
Okay.
You can't like Thought Left in response to him using murder of crows.
Okay. Well, here you go, Drosh. Take the advantage. I don't know. I do. Where's this thing?
It's in a campaign macros, the blue one under advantage. Stand united.
For flavor purposes, the
is.
whole idea behind Thought Left is that you all kind of instinctually understand what the other people want to do.
Instinctually.
You don't know why, but you know.
Just like, I just imagine us just like nodding at each other across the battlefield.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I got you.
All right.
Get him.
Thought lifts is a lot like thought sees.
No, it's not.
They both have letters together.
They're both part of the English language.
They both have letters. They do both have letters together. Okay.
You know.
I'm gonna Naruto run on like the
Ooh.
edge of this bridge.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh wow.
You just wish you could Naruto run on water, though.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Down Twice.
Ooh.
Just call me down twice.
Just call me
And,
down twice. Mr. Down Twice is my father.
and I'll take another shot at this guy. Now with advantage, thanks to the Suns and Jirash.
Oh no, crit though. Damn.
No crit.
Hit him though.
Still got him.
Okay. I'm good.
Does
Alright.
Evelyn shoot regular bullets, or are they like?
That's a lore question that like may get answered in the future.
Okay. But visually, like as I'm looking at you shoot the gun,
Why, hello.
I guess it's
Yeah.
too fast. The bullet's too fast.
Yeah, like you can't really see the bullet, but like, you know, it looks like a gun.
Out.
Okay.
Spawn out.
Oh god. Okay. Is that the crit without the blood rush? Damn.
Wait, you gotta wait, Carl.
I gotta wait. I didn't wait.
It's okay. It's okay.
I should wait, but I didn't.
It's okay. All right. We're going to get his elite power.
Oh no.
Oh, right.
What's he doing? We're getting fiddle ulted.
Caw.
Happy birthday.
Are those super boots? That mean I can run around? Run away.
Ketto.
PCs must divide into 3 teams, each with at least 2 members of teams or designated areas.
And I think this is a good spot to stop for today.
Wow. Okay.
We're
Okay.
going to have 3 areas.
This looks cool.
1, 2, and 3. And each area will have to have 2 members of your team, and I'll spawn enemies at the beginning of next sesh. And
Will the boss be in one of these areas?
he will. He will be in this one.
Oh,
And you can't leave this area until all guys are dead. And if you guys get down to one of these areas, you know, team's gonna have to come and help you.
can we pick now? Do we just move?
No.
Oh,
We'll pick next time because I think this is a good
Well-
stopping point.
Will we see enemies?
Yeah,
then
yeah.
Put, or
It's wingman.
put guys in the boxes and then see enemies?
I'm gonna put guys in the boxes first, and then you can choose.
Okay.
I just don't know how many people we're gonna have next Sunday, so we'll wait to spawn them and shoot
Gotcha.
and stuff.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Okay.
But good sesh today, boys. It was really fun.